Hello, test check. Jeff, what the hell are we doing here?
We're reacting to Geoff Keighley's opening night live thing for Gamescom.
Here he is.
Yee. Kyle Bosman's gonna be there. In Call of Duty.
You know that's our favorite series in the whole wide world.
And Far Cry and Saints Row. And not Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl. That's tomorrow.
Cowards. Nothing but cowards.
Give it to me now.
So what are you excited about for you, Jeff?
For this thing? I don't know. Nothing in particular. I guess I'm most interested. I mean, for one thing announced, the thing I'm most interested in is Saints Row. Like, even if from a wondering what it is standpoint. Because depending on how they do it, there's a... Out of the ones they've already confirmed they're going to be there, that's the one I'm most likely to buy.
Saints Row, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, just out of the ones they've already said, like the Call of Duty, the Far Cries, and the like. Though I guess I have expressed some interest in Far Cry, depending what they do with that.
Of the campaign that culminates in an explosive finale. Pun intended. We went back to hell with the Diablo.
But you just never completely know for better or worse what you're gonna get out of a Geoff Keighley.
And I know that by virtue of being a
There's always a couple random
look better, but I
things.
was not ready to see the dramatic graphical overhaul Diablo 2 Resurrected.
All I know is it better be good, because keeping away from Psychonauts 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure. Yeah, I don't know. I expect to kind of be disappointed. To be honest, I mean, I don't know. I'm a curmudgeon old pessimist, but I just don't really feel like. I feel like even the Game Awards ones have like kind of struggled to like really keep it going and everything, and then just judging from the other opening night lives, and I think we're too close to E3. I just like struggled to see how there's gonna be.
Yeah.
Too much left on the bone for this, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there'll be a thing here or there, but how long is it?
2 hours.
That's fucking too long.
And I don't know if that counts the pre-show or not.
that is too damn long.
Yep.
Yeah.
And at the very least, when the Game Awards are that long or a little more, at least to their actual awards and stuff in between.
Like I said, the Game Award. By the time we get to the Game Awards, they're gonna be ready to announce more things. But like, big companies are gonna want to wait for the Game Awards anyway. It has more views and it's around the holiday time and everything. And a lot of even below the big guys, a lot of them just announced their stuff at E3 also. So it's like, I feel like we're gonna get things like a lot of updates, like maybe Deathloop or something of things that
we don't need Deathloop. They're coming out like a week or like
I
2
agree.
weeks.
I agree with you, but even a lot of the things you said, Saints Row sound like one of the only ones that was like we haven't seen.
Yeah.
So I expected to be a lot of updates of games that we've already seen.
Well, it sounds like potentially because yesterday at Microsoft's thing, for some reason there was no Halo. The release date leaked, so people are thinking it could actually be here.
Is it November?
December. My birthday, actually, December 8th.
Happy birthday, Geoff. Papa, freaking Spencer.
Yep.
Did that for you.
Yep, my favorite franchise,
personally for you. Well, I mean, he could have released Psychonauts 2 on your birthday this year instead. Would you?
True.
So so take what. You know, just for you, Geoff, we're going to delay Psychonauts 2 to your birthday.
That polish.
There you go.
I have more stuff they had to cut out.
Well, if anyone is watching this very quickly before Kyle Bosman whisks us away, how's Psychonauts 2 so far?
It is fucking fantastic, Darby. Craziness. I've only done one boss fight, and it's like, man, if the boss fights are as good as this one and creative, it's like, man, it would have been a shame if they had to keep them out.
Yeah. Is it, I mean, does it feel like the previous one? Does it feel drastically different? Or?
Obviously more modern with the control scheme and everything, and it feels like, yes, this is a Psychonaut with more modern technology and all that, because, you know, game's from 2005.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the craziness, the wit and humor. They got, as far as I know, they got like every single voice actor for previous characters back.
That's nice, especially. I mean, it's a pretty old game, right? So
Yeah.
it was not a guarantee, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. So let me see if the chat box is working. G.
You tell me, Geoff Keighley.
What the fuck, man? Countdowns and countdowns and countdowns.
30-minute pre-show, my buttocks.
We're missing out on a good 7.5 minutes of quality Kyle Bosman time.
I think he did it last year. You think it's going to be the same, where Kyle's just kind of in this house, apartment, whatever the fuck, and just kind of
Probably.
yeah.
I mean, they're not even alluding. There's no like audience or anything here, right? I mean, it's just.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I guess Keighley will probably be on the stage, but
He's showing pictures, yeah,
but
rehearsals and shit.
Bossman's little pre-show is probably not important enough to be on the stage.
Yeah, I don't know where the actual show is. I know Gamescom's like a Germany or whatever thing. I don't see any reason he has to go there for that.
No,
But Kyle's in North Carolina at this point, so
is Gamescom happening physically at all?
I don't think so.
I mean, some things are happening physically now, but I still assume probably not. Probably not. Yeah, I don't really have any particular specific hopes other than I do hope to see an update on the League of Legends RPG game.
Mm-hmm.
That's really the only. I mean, I'd take any of the mini League of Legends properties, but I think that's the only one that has any at all shot of being here.
Mm-hmm.
There's also the fighting game. Don't think it's ready yet. The MMO is certainly not ready yet. They have like 2 other games that I've known that they've said nothing about, so I'm assuming it's not ready yet.
Yeah.
Other than that, even like Far Cry 6, which I think I'll probably play. I think we know what the game is. We've seen it many times. I don't think seeing it again would change anything for me.
Yeah, I think that's the thing with Geoff Keighley related shows, where he technically has big games and stuff. But yeah, it's a lot of updates, and mainly for the giant stuff that we've seen multiple times, or stuff like Call of Duty's like, it's Call of Duty.
Yeah, I mean, it gets to the point where it's like, I kind of get why he says yes, because it's a big name, but at some point, you should probably say no to some of these that, like, even though it's a big name, think about what you actually have, because it ends up making you have a 2-hour press conference that feels like you saw very little new and consequence because of that. Yeah, and things like the Vin Diesel thing. You technically got Vin Diesel, which on its own sounds like you did a good thing, you did a big thing, but then stop and think about what is it actually bringing. It's like Keighley's done a lot of good, but I do think he's maybe a little overhyped as a show maker. Personally, I think he has some lessons that he is regressing on a little bit.
I think it's just like compared to other shows, though, like his shows are always below the great. I think for tiers is like Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo at the top when they nail it.
Yeah.
Like nothing's better than those.
At their peak.
Yeah. And then, varying degree for them. And then it's like, it's usually Keighley, maybe some top-notch third-party conferences, which are very, very rare.
Yeah.
Keighley's more middle, and then the rest of the stuff is below it typically.
Yeah. But it also, like, the worst thing for me is it feels like Keighley peaked with these, like, around 2 years ago. And then I think they've, like, some of those early, like, the second or third Game Awards, I think were, like, pretty darn strong. And it's like, there's some things to work on, but I feel like he's kind of regressed in some of those where it's like, we're going to have, the dumb Fast and Furious thing. We're going to have, like, we're gonna really hype up this thing for it to be like a trailer you've already seen or something. It's like there's some issues. I mean, overall they're fine. They're good. Yeah. I realized that I switched to shorts and didn't put a belt on, so I'm gonna go put a belt on these 3.5 minutes.
Take you that long, eh?
Yeah, it's gonna take me that long. It's a really big belt.
Really big belt.
A really big boy.
But people listening. We're getting new Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl characters tomorrow at the Games Radar Future Game Show for Gamescom. Why couldn't it have been here so I can react to it? I don't want to watch Games Radar thing for that. But I'm excited for that. No idea who it can be. The teaser trailer teased like people that go together, so it makes you think of like Cat Dog and Ren and Stimpy. I'm hoping we at least get one of the Avatar characters. So just kind of see what those are like. Hopefully, get to see one more of their moves. Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. Trying to think. What else could be here? Let's look at my handy dandy Gamescom mini betting special sheet. Oh yeah, Darby. I get to keep on mentioning the Nickelodeon thing. Like I said, they did a trailer and had a little more information came from it.
Yeah.
Besides potential number of characters I told you yesterday, could be 22, which sounds right. A couple new stages are shown in there, or hinted in there. Wild Thornberry stage, Hey Arnold one where it looks like you might be in a bus or something moving based on the background. It could be like I forget the name of that, like that F-Zero stage.
Oh gosh, yeah.
And then a Legend of Korra stage, which they described as the final destination for this. They've said they're taking inspiration from a couple of the Smash stage, like competitive stages, like Battlefield, Final Destination, Pokemon Stadium, or a certain version of it, and the Animal Crossing stage when it's not moving or anything.
Nice.
They got a couple stages that are pretty much those exact layouts.
Neat. I like that.
Be fun. And to also go with the 22 number, on Best Buy's description of the game, it says 22 stages. So everyone's been thinking for a while each character has a stage that it's paired with.
Yeah. It is 22 and
cool.
22, then I would have to assume that's probably true.
And the number of stages for like SpongeBob matches the number of characters we have right now. And kind of similar with the Turtles, where there are 3 of them stages right now. They're like, okay, we might get a third one, but not the other 2 Turtles.
Okay. It's good. Then that's cool if we're going to have 4 SpongeBob stages. Because like Glove World...
Well, 3 right now.
Or 3.
Yeah, I think they should get a 4th.
Yeah, I mean, Glove World was a cool, wacky thing, but I would not want that to be the only SpongeBob.
Oh, well, we have the 3 right now. Flying Dutchman's Ship and Jellyfish Fields.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah. So we got 2 kind of more... Jellyfish Field's an obvious one. Flying Dutchman's a good one.
Yeah.
Kind of more mid-pick. And then like a really more obscure one, Glove World. That's cool. But Krusty Krab or not their houses in the back is are weird.
Yeah, that is strange.
Rated M Games. Oh boy.
Drugs and sex.
Fuck yeah.
Welcome to the Gamescom.
There's the boy.
Is Mucho gonna show up?
Pre-show. I'm Kyle Bossman, and for the next however many minutes the screen says right now, I'm gonna be hanging out with you, watching world premiere trailers, talking to Geoff Keighley for a little while, probably doing some goofs.
How do
until
we
the main
sound
show
around
begins.
Kyle?
One thing I do want to make clear though, before we get started, is I realize that
You turn it up
I'm
for us.
giving off a casual appearance and aura for this pre-show. But this pre-show itself
Okay, thank you.
is stacked.
Is that good?
So yeah,
Okay, I
once
can't
you
hear
see
our
my
thing right now.
face, absolutely, you can check out. But you should know that we've got twice as many trailers this year that we had for last year's pre-show. This thing's stuffed full. So I do feel like we should get to our first as soon as possible. I will ask you very politely, please, to shatter all expectations. This is KOF 15.
Ooh.
KOF 15!
They got like 20 minutes and they're gonna have 8 trailers.
39 fighters. Look at all them fighters. There's Terry.
Characters that define the series.
They're gonna announce something? Let's just show off all the characters. They've been announcing a character weekly.
Return from the grave.
From the grave.
Characters key to the unfolding events.
Look at
They're
this guy.
All the KOF sagas return for KOF 15.
Is this a new game?
New visuals and gameplay systems deliver a new level of speed and excitement. The most comprehensive battle system in KOF history is here. The King of Fighters.
So this is a new game that's already out.
It's not out yet.
It's not out.
It's coming out next year. Yeah.
February 17th,
That's the
2022.
that's the news.
That's the announcement. I guess.
Yeah.
That's a good announcer. That's the energy. Like I knew coming into this pre-show that it would be okay if I'm coming in with low-key vibes, because that guy would set the tone. He would bring the energy. KOF 15, you know.
He had the blonde babe.
Yep.
We need him. Opening night live. I can't hit that, you know. If you're just joining us, this is the Gamescom Opening Night Live 2021 pre-show, where we're just getting amped with trailers leading up to the proper show. The cruel joke has become that this pre-show has become a proper show into itself. Case in point, we have another world premiere trailer right now. This is for a 3v3v3 tactical shooter called 9 to 5.
3v3v3. Oh shit.
Welcome to the first day of your exciting first day united.
Okay.
Wow, okay. Well, I thought it was gonna be.
I was hoping it could be like an office
Yeah, that's what I was hoping.
multiplayer.
It just looks like normal military shooter thing. Yeah, lost all interest.
I want to PowerPoint people to death.
Your new career starts soon.
Yeah.
All right, look, I don't want to waste anybody's time here. I don't like this either. It's just apparently as part of international gaming event safety protocols, I now have to issue safety instructions for watching an online gaming event. This shouldn't take too long. Please keep a safe distance from your screen, somewhere between 13 and 18 centimeters. Is that a lot? If a world premiere trailer starts and it seems like it might be good, go ahead and buckle that seatbelt.
Thank you.
Metaphorically. If you're watching a co-streamer during opening night live and they're not talking during the boring parts, politely remind your streamer to tell jokes and act mad. Yeah, honestly, if your streamer is not acting furious right now, they're not doing their job.
Damn it.
Not attempt a hot take on Death Stranding. Oh, that's a good safety tip, actually. I've seen a lot of people mess that up. If you are experiencing buffering,
We've done that.
remain calm and tweet a swear word to your internet service provider. So that would be like, at internet service provider. Thank you for your attention. Now, you might actually have to buckle up for real.
Okay.
All right.
Not metaphorically.
Oh.
Because this next world premiere trailer is about to take you on an absolute thrill ride.
I need to be thrilled, Kyle.
It has the
Gamescom
logo
the
on
game?
it. Is it? I think it's Gamescom the game.
Bus City.
But are they in? No, that's not Germany. Maybe it is. I don't think it is. Is there like a competitive bus simulator league? I hope there is.
No, it's just normal bus simulator.
But I hope there is. I'm saying I hope there's a league out there of people competing to do the best bus simulator drive.
I want to say I've definitely seen competitive farming simulator ads.
Yeah, there definitely is that.
I respect that.
Do you think there's people like? Do they have any interest whatsoever in doing actual farming when they're like competitive farming simulator people?
No, that's why they
Honestly,
do
if I could, I would
simulator.
keep that trailer playing throughout this entire pre-show. Because like that's what, in a beautiful way, that's what this is. We're all getting on this weird, huge ONL branded bus on our way to ONL, which I should say is not going to be in a stadium with fireworks going off. It is going to be in a relatively small Los Angeles studio with Geoff Keighley inside. But like games-wise, ONL is going to be huge. Games, huge. Studio, small. Games, huge. And even this pre-show, I still got games left in this pre-show. Our next world premiere trailer is from the Dark Pictures anthology, the third game in the Dark Pictures anthology. Here is House of Ashes.
Well, we've seen this.
They don't get to the end of this Dark Pictures anthology because it does not seem to be going great for him.
Drop your weapon now! Stop pointing your guns at me! Drop your fucking weapon, do it now! No.
I think Dark Pictures Anthology is a lot like Avengers, where they sign the contract and announce everything. They got to keep on going. Like Avengers, they got to at least go through Spider-Man.
Yeah.
They got to release Spider-Man, and then they can go gracefully in the darkness.
I just worry, aren't they still independent? I just hope that this doesn't tank them.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this is one of those trailers where it's like, I don't think any of this is new. This looks exactly like a trailer we saw previously from this game.
I can't keep any of them straight.
I just remember this cave.
Get through this, but only
I think I was long past paying attention by the time we got to these trailers. I remember the Little Hope trailers, and I knew that we had seen the one after it. But was there one in between them? Little Hope was the last one, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was just last year. So.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was
Just like a
plus the
one a
Halloween
year thing.
you can
Yeah.
give him is to make sure you get home today.
But it's like imagine. I mean, I know we haven't played them or anything, but we're just going off other people and maybe what we've seen. But and imagine if these were at the level of Until Dawn. We were just getting these once a year around Halloween. That'd be dope.
You alright? Drop your fucking weapon, do it now! Alright, everyone, take a fucking second. He's not hostile. I didn't come this far to die by a trigger happy American.
Probably gonna be the longest trailer in this pre-show.
Probably. It just feels daunting to get into now, and none of them have a thing to jump out at you and like
I like
pull
that
you
trailer.
in,
I like
you know?
throughout the entire thing, the monster is like a shadowy mystery, and then at the very end, they're like, you can just buy this. It's in the Pazuzu edition. Turns out it's purple. Anyway, I was wondering if you might be interested in a cosmic horror action RPG. Because if you are, I got one of those. Our next world premiere trailer is for Dolmen.
Dolmen.
Hi,
I'm
An
Darby
interdimensional
Dolmen.
rift appeared at the mining station in Revion Prime.
Space Boater.
We need to contain the effects of this catastrophe before it's too late.
contain it.
We don't know if this was an attack, an accident, or a natural phenomenon. But we
This
know what
is
caused
Dude Space. Dude Space.
Oh, okay. No, that's Mass Effect.
Yeah, okay. No, that's Babe Space.
Heartless.
Yeah, this is Kingdom Hearts 4.
Finally. Dark Side?
No, that's Dolmen. I'm Dolmen.
And now, a moment no one was waiting for. Kyle's top 10 reasons to look forward to Gamescom Opening Night Live 2021.
I'm looking for this, Kyle.
Getting to hear the phrase world premiere 40 times in one night. You would think it would get old, but it doesn't. Number 9, a musical performance by Lindsay Sterling.
Hey.
Number 8, this year Geoff Keighley gets to talk to guests live in person, except for me. Please look forward to my Zoom call with Keighley later on in this pre-show. Number 7, witnessing the pinnacle of futuristic giant TV set design. Number 6, Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. This is one of those games that, I mean, frankly, was supposed to be out by now. And then it went dark, and it's been cooking for a while, and that's what's exciting about it. Is like it's about to be brought back out of the oven. We might catch a real whiff of just like a delicious loaf of bread tonight. Number 5, that sweet fraction of a second of darkness after Geoff says, check this out, and you don't know what's coming next, and you're anxiously excited, but you're not sure what for. Number 4, the reveal of the next Saints Row. The last new
Mucho.
Saints Row game came out 8 years ago on the PlayStation
See,
3
I'd be
and
more
Xbox
okay with
360.
sitting here for 2 hours if we just had little interstitial
even
Kyle
bored
things the
of it.
whole time.
Yeah.
Number 3, the games I was asked not to talk about. So, I mean, this list would probably, if I was allowed, this list would be number 2. Most of my nights are kind of boring these days. This seems like something. And number 1, Death Stranding Director's Cut Extended Demo. This will, no matter what, be bonkers. I can guarantee you bonkers. I have no idea what they're going to show. It will be bonkers. The most interesting thing that happens during opening night live, whatever that happens to be,
I mean, Mooch is the
will
star of
happen
this whole show.
within that demo. It's
So
feels like
majestic.
such a certainty to me, you know? One of those things. That's the list, everybody. I know that you're probably pretty hopped up right now for the main show. Please welcome Mucho. Mucho has decided to join us. Our next, we have another world premiere. We got plenty of pre-show left. Our next world premiere trailer is from Drinkbox, who developed Guacamelee.
Ooh.
They have an announcement for a new mode for their next new game. Here's Nobody Saves the World.
I got this thing on Fantasy Critics. This thing better come out. This game looks cool.
You look cool.
Thank you.
Guacamole.
Oh. Cool.
Those are some muscles on that, man.
Alright, we can be donkeys together.
What do you think we're doing right now?
True.
Hee-haw,
We're a bunch of
motherfucker.
asses.
We don't know that.
Watch it. Kill you.
But I thought nobody saves the world. This looks wild.
Damn, it got delayed. I can't drop it.
Before the main event begins, I do have a chance to sit down in this exact spot I'm already sitting to speak to the host of Opening Night Live himself, Geoff Keighley. Hello, Geoff.
Hello, Kyle. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Geoff Keighley, you're the host of the Game Awards. You do Summer Game Fest. You do a lot of these kinds of things. What makes Gamescom Opening Night Live unique?
I always loved going to the event in Germany. The fact that it was, hundreds of thousands of gamers gathered together, which sounds like a different lifetime given the world we're in right now. But I love the sense of community and energy. Gamescom ONL, this will be our 3rd year that we've done the show, and it's been an awesome partnership with Gamescom. What's made it unique is that it's a fully fan audience that's watching both online and physically when we're able to do it there. Yeah, we wish we could be in Germany this year. We're not.
Because the guy was
again.
I see that you're doing interviews with people live in person this year.
That's our hope. I think it's going to happen.
Wait, what do you mean that's... Oh, if everybody clears is what you're saying.
I think people don't necessarily realize how difficult it is to put on these shows in this time. We're honored that folks are willing to come out and be a part of the show. We did a little bit of that at Summer Game Fest, and we're going to do more of that here at Opening Night Live. Whereas last year, we literally did not have anyone on the stage but me, and everyone was on video. So yeah, this is a little bit of a combination hybrid approach to stuff. And we're really hoping to be able to do more in-person stuff in December.
I saw that you have a musical act booked for the show.
We do, yeah. We've got Lindsay Sterling, who's going to be performing something tied to Tales of Arise, which is coming out in September. So yeah, Lindsay's awesome. She performed back at our first Game Awards in 2014 in Las Vegas. So it's really exciting to be working with her again. She will be doing a little sort of song based off her sort of interpretation of one of the
Can you believe it? A song?
That's cool. Yeah,
Ugh,
Geoff, I know,
what a fucking
I know
dork.
you put a lot of care into... It's not just trailers back to back. You make it a flow. You make this into a show.
Thank you. We do really try and think through, the order.
Kyle's smart to make sure Mucho's bed's on camera.
Kind of everything, and it's
Calculated.
fun to set expectations.
That's why he's a
Not
big
like
streamer.
wall-to-wall,
He wouldn't have gotten this
surprise
job.
announcements or anything like that. It really is like updating people on a lot of the big games coming out later this year. And Opening Night Live has never really been like that. We have to save some of that stuff for the Game Awards.
Jeff, have a great show. Have a great Opening Night Live.
Thanks, Kyle. That's it? Really? That's all we get?
Yeah, we don't get a lot. This is
What
the pre-show.
are you excited about for Opening Night Live? Like, I mean, you're such
My number one thing is Death Stranding. That you booked a Death Stranding demo.
Yeah, we're really excited about what we're doing. With Death Stranding, Mr. Kojima is always up to something, and we're honored to. It's going to be like an extended look at the director's cut. He's put together a very sort of lengthy, in-depth look at different segments of the game, and I have to say, like the footage, I was pretty blown away by what people are about to see. I mean, it feels like almost an entirely new game. It looks incredible with the power of PS5. So yes, we're honored to have some stuff from Hideo in the show. I'm excited about what we're showing on like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
cuts to just Kyle listening is too much for me.
And we've got like a Splitgate that's really cool, and we're.
I feel like Kyle is gonna wish that they had just not included those, just kept it on.
Yeah.
Not that I would be just as awkward, but it's just.
Midnight Fight.
Uh-oh.
An awesome sort of brawler game that was teased last year at Gamescom, and he's going to be showing kind of a new trailer of that game, which just like, I don't know, it's a little bloody and over the top, but it is like so kick-ass and cool that one individual developer can make a game on our stage. Even Valheim, we're doing a cool thing, revealing kind of some details on the next update on that game, and I just, I really like to be
Jones' ear poked up. Valheim, you say?
But yeah, there definitely be some good next-gen stuff.
What?
I've been informed from this interview. You just dropped a lot of good stuff coming up tonight.
That's just like even a hint. I mean, we've got
But
like
Kyle, it's the afternoon.
Saga. That's probably the game I see most of my Twitter feed. People are like, want to hear more about that because last year, that was the last time people heard about that game was at Open Night Live. We've got an extended kind of demo playthrough of Call of Duty Vanguard, which looks really cool, and we'll be showcasing that as well.
I'm gonna forget the name of that Call of Duty game.
A lot of stuff,
Like,
and definitely a few.
I might
games
just
that we
never
haven't said
remember it.
anything about that'll be
It
showing
might
up,
never
What
be
is
a
it,
time.
Darby?
in a cool way that we're not promoting in advance.
Something
It's a big show,
about
right?
Bus
It's
Guard.
2
Yes.
hours of stuff,
Bust a move.
so
Bust
lots of
Call of
games,
Duty
but
Buster. All right, I said that there's no way Call of Duty can get me back in. They released Call of Duty Bust a Move. I might be back in.
together and developers, but this is a nice proxy that we can all kind of gather.
Just a rhythm
digitally
game
around
with
the
all
show,
your favorite
have a
Call
good
of Duty
time,
characters.
and yeah,
Fuck
we'll see
yes,
everyone
dude.
live on stage shortly for Opening Night Live.
Got 2 more world premieres.
The big show, Gamescom Opening Night Live 2021, is now just minutes away. But you might be surprised to hear, I still got plenty of pre-show gas left in this tank. I've still got trailers. Our next world premiere trailer, by the way, I'm still thinking about that ONL bus. Anyway, our next trailer is for a rhythm combat game. Here is Soundfall.
Cadence of Metroid.
Yes. Anime.
Is this the KDA game we've all been on?
Yes. Neat.
I like the splash art more than the in-game. Definitely,
Okay, I am just about wrapped up here, but we
Kate
do have
or
one last
whatever,
trailer
the
in this pre-show, and
Crypt
it's
of
for
the
a brand new
Necrodancer
game
type thing.
from Toby Gard, creator of Tomb Raider. One more world premiere.
Of the OG Tomb Raider? Okay, it's
Yes.
Lara Croft. We have Kara Droft. It looks rather Tomb Raider-y.
Whole again, your essence restored. The waking world will have no want for you.
Cool.
So it's first place.
Games.
Interesting.
Early access.
Okay.
And with that final appeal for a wish list edition, I'm officially out of stuff for this pre-show. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching trailers for me with the last half hour or so. As you can see, Mucho's back. Mucho is ready for opening night live, which is, as you can see, seconds away. I hope you enjoy that show. I'm Kyle Bossman. Thanks for watching.
Hello, everyone around the world. I'm Geoff Keighley.
Hi,
and
Geoff.
Welcome to Gamescom Opening Night Live, a preview of this holiday's biggest games and a sneak preview.
Well, hi
of
there.
Rise Beyond. Over the next 2 hours, we're going to announce new games, show you the first full gameplay demo of Call of Duty Vanguard alongside star Laura Bailey, get the first new look in a year at LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, get an update on Death Stranding Director's Cut for PlayStation 5.
Random.
And debut the
Something
story
would be
trailer
cool
for
to see
Far
here
Cry
would
6.
fit. New
Plus,
game
we're
from
gonna find out
Playtonic.
Who's in that
Oh,
Super
yeah,
Monkey Ball and
Yeah,
so much
because they
more we
just
can't
teased that
tell you
forever and
about just
forever
yet.
and ever ago.
Plus,
Right.
the multi-talented Lindsay Sterling will join
We
us
thought we
to
were seeing
explore
it
one of the themes from
in
Bandai
E3, but it
Namco's
was
upcoming Tales
whatever
of
the other
Arise.
thing was.
Now, all told, more than 40 games will be showcased, from the biggest ones in the world. to
Somerville
smaller
is the one
independent
that's not
titles,
them.
including one game
Right, or
made
is
by
there
a
a Somerville?
single
Or you said
developer.
Platonic. Sorry, I thought you said Play Dead.
I was getting a little confused. Like, wait, did we see something? Like,
I'm sorry, I was thinking of Play Dead.
No matter
Too many
where
plays.
or how you play. Now,
Yeah,
before we
that
start,
too.
I just want to give a special hello to everyone in Germany, the home of Gamescom. We really hope to see you in person in 2022. But now it's time to get on with the show. And we're starting with
Get
the
on with it,
global
Jeff.
announcement of a new game.
Show me the news.
I'd be over for the new game announcements just from this show.
Wait, what?
For the bets. I think it was like 10 or
Ah.
something.
Yeah, because of the thing. Rootin', tootin', shootin', pootin'.
Kev, got eyes on the buyer?
Yep. Here it comes.
And I got the dealer. Nina, they're heading your way. They're here.
You should have eyes on the merchandise.
I sure do.
Was that a gunshot?
Yeah, they shot the dealer.
That is so unprofessional.
There's a lot of them. Can we do this?
We can't afford not to. Nina, you good? Yeah, let's do it. Great. Whenever you're ready, Kevin.
What are you guys thinking for dinner tonight?
Thanks, rough.
My world famous chili con carne.
Destruction All Star 2.
Hey guys, what you got in the? Oh, stolen Marshall MDI-101 M9 multi-rocket shoulder launchers. Nice. My buddies and I have been looking all over town for those. Have you been hoarding? See, we need them for our startup. It's a criminal empire kind of.
You're not gonna shoot the big gun, you big idiot.
They have the merchandise in the car.
Oh yeah. For the explosions.
That's pretty metal.
Comes up GTA 6. Wait, what?
Yep.
What?
Saw the emblem.
Wait, it is Destruction All Stars 2?
No, Saints Row.
fuck away from my friends.
Sun through. Oh, they're doing the.
Oh, it's close.
They're doing the thing, but it's just called Saints Row. That thing that everyone does. Self-made? Is that part of the title? Self-made Saints Row?
I wish you gameplay if it's coming out in February.
Yeah, it was a very cool cinematic, but a new gameplay.
Charles, Bryce, welcome to Opening Night Live.
Thanks for having me.
This is an exciting announcement. We just want to know, what can you tell us about the new Saints Row? We see you there behind us, right? Your character. Yes.
Well, before I get into all that, I have to say I am just so excited to be here, and I am incredibly proud and honored to be a part of this game and to work with the Volition team. And speaking of Volition, and getting back to your question, I can tell you that Volition took a really fresh approach to Saints Row this time around. I think it's evident by that awesome trailer that they went back to the drawing board and essentially created everything from scratch. We got new characters, new city, new gangs to take on, the whole deal. So I play the boss. That's the character that the player becomes. And the boss, along with their 3 friends, Nina, Kevin, and Eli, the whole group right there, they go on this wild ride to create their own criminal empire, to be self-made.
So they might be going for
mantra, right?
like a single character rather than a creative character.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
No, I think that's smart. I mean, you can do more story things with that.
Behind us, tell us a bit about this city.
This game's gonna need to separate itself from the previous.
Definitely, I mean, it's still over the top, but definitely a different time. Like,
no, yeah, that was a good trailer. It really was. It just needed. Yeah, it seems like it has the like wacky cool vibe. It doesn't seem. It definitely doesn't
driving, shooting,
have
fighting,
the same tone.
just hustling your way to the top, whichever way you choose. And it's really looking like Santo Leso is the biggest and best Saints Row playground that they've ever created. It's really awesome.
This could be cool.
All
It's
the
just
activity in
need
the
to see the
city.
game.
Obviously, we have to ask about gangs, rivals. What can you tell us about the action in the city?
Right. Well, we have 3 main gangs, and they already have a really strong hold over Santo Leso. And one of them, Los Panteros, you actually saw in the trailer just then. And all of the gangs are incredibly dangerous, but that goes without saying, right? And they're really strong, and they're all really different from one another in interesting ways. They're all unique from one another. And the point is, which I think everyone can guess, you gotta fight them and defeat them all to reach your goals.
Well, we are excited to learn more about this game. I think I'm saying everything that everyone
Setting
online is saying.
seems
It's like,
pretty
but we
cool
wanna see
too.
the
It's
game.
definitely a
Guys,
high
got
budget
anything
trailer,
more for
but
us?
like yeah, I'd have to imagine we'll see
Another exclusive for y'all.
gameplay
Gotta keep
somewhat
everybody
soon
hyped
if it's
for
coming
this
in
reboot.
February.
So I got a little taste of what the game actually looks like.
Okay,
So buckle up and get ready for
We've seen
another
it.
wild ride with Saints Row.
Amazing. Bryce Charles, thank you so much for joining us. Here it is, a little sneak preview of the gameplay of Saints Row.
that'd be more than 10 seconds, Jeff.
This is where all our dreams come true.
Oh. 12 seconds.
Now it's time for another brand new game announcement.
Yeah.
First, they conquered humanity's.
Oh, it's the
And she lay in rest.
what's the strategy one? XCOM Marvel game.
I didn't know those.
I'm going there because he mentioned new game.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Because it's been rumored.
Beyond our stars.
Could be something else. Who knows?
And she
Well, that could be
lay
cool.
in rest.
If you'd be so kind.
Ghost Rider.
Sonic comes out. Yep.
Now our nightmares have come for us, and she must awaken.
I hate the like weird versions of like popular metal and punk songs that everything's doing.
What's with this frame rate?
Like random. A lot of people liked it. What did you think about the Black Widow Nirvana intro thing?
It's whatever.
I thought it was really just cheesy and bad. A lot of people loved it though. I just thought it was cheesy and bad.
Okay. Mystical Wolverine. Okay.
Everybody's gold.
Midnight Suns. March 2022.
So what is it?
Find out next week.
What's the fucking game? Fucking so tired of these.
There you go. The next Marvel game has been revealed, and joining us now to tell us a bit more about.
I mean, yeah, the only reason I know what the gameplay is probably gonna be like because of those rumors. You have no way of knowing otherwise.
Literally no way.
Now, we saw
And I had not heard those rumors.
that trailer from Marvel, as well as some new faces. Who was that character being resurrected, and how does that tie into this game?
Thank you, Jeff, and we're very excited to finally be able to talk about this. That character that you saw resurrected is the Hunter. That's an entirely new superhero.
Is Fire
that
Access
we designed with Marvel.
XCOM stuff?
Customizable, so the player can put themselves into Midnight Suns and lead all those heroes you saw up against the ultimate evil in our universe, which is Lilith, the mother of demons.
I love you made a new superhero. Now, many fans are familiar with
Pretty cool.
your work on the XCOM franchise.
Okay,
so
yeah,
I'm curious. Everyone
I
wants
mean,
to
yeah,
know,
that'd be
what's the
that's
style
cool.
of
If
the
it is,
game? What can
if it is like an XCOM Marvel, that could be really cool.
I'm in for that.
Midnight Suns is a tactics RPG, so you're not just fighting alongside all these legends of the Marvel Universe that we all know and love, but you're actually living alongside them. And the relationships that you form with those heroes.
Yeah, I think some of the rumors said it was gonna be like more magic, mystical base, which the trailer definitely showed off, which that sounds cool.
Yeah,
and we are
seems real.
really excited to show
Yeah, it
gameplay
is
on
cool.
September
I'm
1st,
down with that.
with the game coming out March 2022.
All right, I love we get to see more soon. Jake, thank you so much.
So,
for joining us
most of
today.
these things have been early
Well, thank
2022.
you,
That's
Jeff,
pretty
for
cool.
having us on Opening Night Live.
But why did both these things have to be early 2022 and just do a CG trailer?
I know. That's like you're like less than a year away, like significantly less than a year.
Now,
away.
last week, Call of Duty Vanguard
Like
was
6
announced
months
for
away.
release on November 5th. And this weekend, the PlayStation Alpha will be live with the Champion Hill mode. But now it's time to get the first ever look at the campaign in action. And to do that, we are joined by Dave Swenson from Sledgehammer.
Getting all the
Games,
big guns out of the way
Laura
quick.
Bailey, one of the stars of the show.
I'll be right back.
And the winner
Kinda don't give a
last
shit.
year of Best Performance at the Game Awards. Great to have you guys with us. We are so excited to get into the real gameplay. But first, Dave, you guys did Call of Duty World War II a couple years ago, 2017 at Sledgehammer. Now you're going back to WW2. How is Vanguard different than what you did before?
First of all, I gotta say it's awesome to be here. So thank you so much.
Thanks for coming out.
And it's also like it's super, thrilling to be able to represent the team behind Vanguard. So Vanguard is a totally new take on World War II. World War II is known for huge, epic battles on big battlefields. And those happen not only in the Western Front, but also in the Eastern Front, in the Pacific, in North Africa. And in Vanguard, you're gonna be able to go to all of those locations and play in all those locations. But for the team, something that resonated even more with us were the real stories of the real people who fought in World War II. So these are diverse people from all around the globe. And I don't know, there's something very inspiring about these true stories. Now, some of the most interesting people that we discovered in our research were those men and women who were part of the original Special Forces teams. And so Call of Duty Vanguard is going to tell their story, tell the story of the birth of Special Forces.
Well, Laura, we saw last week the reveal that you're going to be in this game, which is, I know it's been a lifelong dream of yours to be in a Call of Duty.
It has.
Your character, it ties into what Dave's talking about. Tell us about your character, Paulina Petrova.
Yes, I am thrilled to be in my first Call of Duty game. It's crazy because there's not, a lot of female roles in media about historical war for obvious reasons. And that's one of the things that struck me about Paulina, and when I started researching for the role, was how many women were actually in the Soviet army in World War II. there were tank operators and there were fighter pilots, and some of them, like Polina, were snipers. And so it's just really cool to get to play a character that pays homage to someone like Lyudmila Pavlichenko, who is and was one of the deadliest snipers of all time.
All right. Well, I love that you guys take the reality, but obviously put the Call of Duty spin on it. Let's talk a bit about what you guys are going to show today.
I tried to look up the Midnight Suns website they posted on there. It had no other details, but
this weekend, but now we're a level playthrough.
Well, I guess we could talk about that just real quick while this is going on. General stuff that we can tell. Has X-Men in it, Hype, Blade, Robbie Reyes, Ghost Rider. Like, yes, you're checking the boxes.
Yeah, it just makes me so happy that we're at a point now where you don't have to worry about that dumbass shit. It's just like the Marvel characters can actually be in the Marvel things.
And I kind of think it's cool that they made their own hero for it.
Yeah, that is interesting.
It's like it's gonna, have character development and relationships.
Still with the MCU right now, like we haven't really delved into the magic side of the MCU in a big blockbuster way, so it's always makes it keeps it interesting. It's something we haven't.
As a nurse on the Eastern Front, and so what we're going to see right now is Stalingrad. We're going to see Polina in Stalingrad and view her experience when Stalingrad was invaded by the Germans.
Laura, any setup here for what point in Paulina's life or
yeah, I'd definitely be interested. I mean, I should have played any of the XCOM games.
Badass, she's
like there's strategy tactical games are always like,
and that's not an act.
They always seem like daunting, and it's like hard to make myself like actually go and try it. But then when I do, I end up like really. I'm like, oh, why don't I play these more often? And then I proceed to be like, I don't know. That's a lot. I'm
with you guys. You probably try out XCOM games more than the very, very little I've actually had. But well, at least next year I have Mario plus Rabbids and potentially this Marvel game, so that will scratch that itch.
We're just predictable shills to IP because we won't try these things until they attach an IP we like on it. This is why new games don't get made, and it's only like remakes, and we are part of the problem. Don't try League until Pokemon's attached to it. We don't try XCOM until Marvel's attached to it.
Hey, that's not true. I tried it when Mario was attached to it.
I know. Oh, I still don't care.
But Darby, it's Call of Duty, the biggest game in the world.
No, I ain't disputing that.
They're going to have to start doing some rapid fire at some point because this is the third game and we're about 20 minutes in out of 40. Women can't kill people.
It's so funny when you see Laura Bailey. She's just like this small, unassuming woman or whatever, and then knowing that she voiced Abby, who like scares the shit out of me. Like,
yeah,
you hear Abby's voice, it's like, oh god, yes, ma'am.
Battlefield, Battlefield's gotten away from the single player thing. I know the Call of Duty one's bigger, but I'm curious with the number of Call of Duty sells, how many people buy it just for it? Because I feel like it's, not insignificant.
Just like for the campaign, you mean?
Yeah, just plays it for the campaign.
Obviously small enough to where they cut it out and the sales did not suffer hardly at all, like 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So probably not that much, not that many, to be honest. Like there was no dip in sales whatsoever. It is. So they've done the historical stuff so many times that they're basically just doing like historical zombie fiction this time.
The guy she shot in the heart didn't die. He just kind of went forward.
He has a video game heart, Jeff. They're built different. Light the fire.
Yep, this is Call of Duty, Darby.
It is. The soundtrack is cool. I like the violin.
Yeah.
I mean, the vibes are kind of cool, but it does just you just run through a building shooting some dude.
But now she's outside.
They like butter it up and show it in slightly different forms every time, but it just it's too much of the same thing.
You know, Keighley, you make the up to me about this and just show me the last Smash character.
Yeah. See, I would love to like, have like deep dive like this in either of the previous two games with Saints Row or the
Midnight Suns.
Yeah, that would be nice. It is cool that both of those are coming.
Yeah, it's like,
February
oh,
and
immediately, like, oh, two other games that I'm at least interested in
Mm-hmm.
for early next year.
Yeah. I mean, a tactical thing like that could be really cool with Marvel because you obviously have many powers that you can make things from. I wonder how it'll be because like in XCOM it's like the permadeath and I mean like you basically just have like like types of troops or whatever that you have more than one of, but obviously this will be like slightly different because you have actual characters like that are part of the story.
Don't show me 1 hour earlier.
They are part of the story and have their own like distinct move sets and everything. So I'm wondering if they'll have any permadeath type element in there, if it'll be more. I don't think it has to. Like, I don't think
I'm gonna go with no, that they're not probably gonna have anything in there, just because kind of like you're saying, since these are these characters, they're probably gonna be more limited and just focus on making cool movesets out of them than having kinds of characters and
I agree.
Classes.
I agree.
I mean, it's pretty much like again, Mario plus Rabbids did.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Just limited amount of characters.
Yeah, it's worth the thought, but yeah, I
mean, who knows? They might do something with it.
Yeah, I hope that they're not treating this like let's make an XCOM clone with Marvel characters. You know.
Yeah.
I would imagine they're doing something more.
Well, the thing that makes me feel good is again the characters they've decided on, the fact that you kind of creating their thing and the kind of story they're telling. And stuff like, oh, they are probably big geeks and are at least inspired from a story perspective. Instead of just throwing all the famous MCU characters in there.
Probably, I mean, especially if they're choosing some more out there picks and then doing this weird mystical thing and making their own character. It definitely doesn't seem like we're just phoning it in.
Yeah. I'm at the point, I mean, like, I love the MCU characters, but I get more excited for, like, our Marvel crossover thing when I see characters that aren't MCU favorites.
Yeah, I'm the same way, for sure, at this point. I mean, that's how I think the MCU is keeping it interesting by just making it very tonally different than the ones that have come before, and Shang-Chi, all these, weird, like,
oh yeah,
people you like barely know, and I think the same thing.
Yeah, they're expanding their roster to where the point at some point it's like, well, they can't help but have all MCU characters. Everyone's in the fucking MCU.
Yeah, but like, yeah. I mean, there's things like on just the knee-jerk reaction, I am slightly more excited. Like, I'm slightly more interested by something like that than even Spider-Man 2, just because a lot of this stuff is just like feels like, you know, category we've tread.
Yeah, and it's kind of
more of that as the actual. I just think the gameplay of the Spider-Man games are just not super interesting.
Yeah. Again, from a character perspective, they got interesting ones. Like for you, I mean, you don't know much, but like maybe from the old movies like Blade and Ghost Rider.
No, very little.
Yeah,
I saw the Nicolas Cage movies. that's it.
Yeah. But you know, and even with the villain, you know, the villain that will obviously come with that type of game is like different for you, so it's, you know, just opens up more.
Oh yeah.
It's not like, oh well, gotta beat Thanos in the 50th game or something.
When did those Ghost Rider movies come out? Like,
how long is this thing gonna go on? Man, this thing's supposed to be 2 hours and show 40 games? Come on.
Was Ghost Rider after Spider-Man?
Yes, 2007 definitely.
I was like, that was a long ass time ago. How is that one of the earliest superhero movies? Like, technically super.
I don't know.
Like, how'd they get the Ghost Rider before they got to like a lot of other ones?
It was a Nicolas Cage passion project.
Yeah, I hope so.
Halo Infinite, there it is.
The first multiplayer tech test, which was a huge success.
Why was it not a Microsoft thing?
Good question.
Or at least a mention of it. Yeah, look, he's showing all the big games early. I'm just assuming the release date is being announced here.
Crap. It's gonna say Geoff's birthday. Everyone's gonna.
And we could be really confused thinking it's Keighley's birthday, and then realize, wait, the spelling's different.
Wait, what does this mean?
Looking up, who's this Geoff?
We have to hunt and find.
They gotta find me on the internet to figure out if it's me to figure out the date.
Go watch the Nerds at Large questioning.
What is a Spartan?
Someone from Sparta. Next question. Easy.
Yeah.
A Spartan is a symbol.
They're wrong.
Hope where there is none.
Sorry, what does this led into a Smash trailer?
We are hope.
Very end, like just Link is there. Hey, hands him on envelope.
Yeah, he's like reaching for a laser sword, but Link's like, no, here's the Master Sword.
And together,
And then Kratos shows up.
we are unstoppable. Candidates, are you ready? Yes, ma'am. I can't hear you. Yes, ma'am. Again. Yes, ma'am. Good. Who's first?
To tell us more, I'm excited to welcome Joseph Staten, the head of creative for Halo Infinite. Hi, Joseph. How you doing?
Jeff, how you been? It's great to be with you in person.
Yes, thank you so much for coming down all the way from Seattle. I know you guys are working very hard on the game, but you made the trek to Opening Night Live, and it means a lot to us. What did we just see there?
So that was the introduction to Halo Infinite multiplayer's first free-to-play season, where you'll meet Commander Agrenia, the leader of a whole new generation.
I kind of thought that was where it's going. It's like, there's no Master Chief here. No story. There's still nothing.
I mean, I think they've had entire games without Master Chief, so it's
Speaking of
playing as people other than Master Chief is not new to Halo at all.
Tons of fun. I know.
Oh, did you play?
Yes,
That's
and the
great.
team had, I think, a lot of great feedback from the fans. It's real, and I think everyone wants to know how is development going on the game.
Yeah, well, like you said, we started flighting our multiplayer earlier this month. And I gotta say, it was great to see the positive reaction and all the energy that came out of the test. And I just want to thank everybody for jumping in and playing. At the same time, we're putting the finishing touches on our most wide open and adventure-filled Halo campaign ever.
Yes.
And today, I would like to announce that Halo Infinite's campaign and multiplayer will launch together on December 8th this year.
Geoff's birthday.
This holiday, just as you promised. Well, I know you and the team have been working so hard.
Not gonna make the Game Awards, though.
No, not made that cut off.
This year, because it's kind of an important year. It's the 20th anniversary of Xbox and Halo, right?
That's
We
right.
sacrificed 3 Halo workers' lives to make it come this year.
You're welcome.
Our sleeves.
Oh, okay. Well, shall we take a look?
Why don't we?
Let's do it.
Get ready.
Fuck yeah, controllers.
And it's sold out.
In fact, we're just gonna stop this trailer. It's gone. You'll never get your hands on this.
Fancy.
You know? Welcome.
And they just cross it out. Sold out.
That's some controller.
Yeah, definitely.
You nerds
Jeff,
ain't getting this shit.
It wouldn't be an anniversary celebration if we didn't do one more thing.
Oh, there's more.
Just
more?
One
Okay,
more.
Here's the last thing, I think. All right, Joe, thank you very much. Let's take a look at this.
White string on Sakura, my hero, my hero, Matsuya.
My hero, Soccer Damia.
President of video games.
Can anyone hear me? Over.
We made a real human version of Master Chief.
Get ready.
We have genetically engineered Master Chief in the flesh. He thinks it's his mission to kill the Covenant. He doesn't know that they don't exist. He's very confused. And we'll ship them to your house if you buy an Xbox.
I'd rather have the fridge.
That is pretty cool looking. It's kind of gaudy, but I like it. Yeah, I want it in fridge form.
Yeah.
Okay, next up, it's time for another brand new game announcement. An unholy but adorable union between developer Massive Monster and Devolver Digital. This roguelike action-adventure is set in a super cute and undeniably dark world. Coming next year, here is
Cute
the
and
exclusive
dark.
reveal of Cult of the Lamb.
Okay.
Lamp or lamb?
I think it's lamb. Yep.
Lamb.
They've been teasing this.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
God.
Oh no! Oh no!
Worship me.
They are. They're doing just that, Jeff.
Oh God, they made him faint.
Jesus.
Sure, it's not an Adult Swim game.
It really feels very big Adult Swim vibes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's brutally hard. It's also farming sim.
Yeah.
It has very big Adult Swim energy.
Okay, this looks very good.
We're so happy to be sacrificed. What the fuck?
10 out of 10.
Oh no. Dear God.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 trailer.
We love to show off games made by big teams on Opening Night Live and also small teams, like one person. This next game was first previewed at Gamescom 2020, and now this single developer, a 30-year-old father in Poland, is back to show us an update on a really exciting game that caught my eye for its over-the-top action. It is coming next year to consoles, PC, and Xbox Game Pass. I hope you enjoy it. It's a little over the top, but it looks so fun. This is Midnight Fight Express.
We only like our games buttoned up.
Huber's in.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna hit a motherfucker with a motherfucker.
I gotta say, it was made from one guy. Huh.
Looks intense. He woke up and chose violence.
Remember, no Russia.
See, I played enough of Call of Duty to get that joke. I played just enough Call of Duty.
I got my pizza. I got my manhole. That must mean it's TMNT.
This is just the
Shredder's
humor section.
Revenge time.
Yep.
Now, earlier this year,
Shredder's
this game
Revenge.
captured our imaginations and hearts with its reveal, bringing those righteous ninjas to PC and Nintendo Switch in 2022. Today, we've got the reveal of a new playable character. That's right, who is set for some action.
Wait, did you say 2022?
Against Foot Clan's devious soldiers, including the reveal of team attacks. Watch for that. And yes, the ability to revive a turtle via strategic use of pizza.
Finally.
Did we have a date for it? I really hope I didn't pick it on Fantasy. I don't even remember.
I think you did.
Fuck.
That's why I was thinking, like, oh, we're gonna get a date here. April O'Neil.
This game just visually looks awesome. Yeah, that music. Man, she got some muscles. Look at them thighs.
Yeah. Yeah, those looks unsurprisingly very good. They got room for one other person on the other side.
Yeah,
to make it symmetrical.
You're right. Probably is.
Splinter? Master Splinter?
No, Shredder himself. Yeah, probably.
This year, I
That's
am
a
happy
bummer
to
if
welcome
it's
Natasha
delayed.
Becker from Webedia as our co-host.
Because I don't think I can drop either. I think I got it after the 10.
Yeah. Well, we both got one we can't drop.
And we both have two, or I can't. I have at least two.
We both
I can't
picked
drop.
up one after the fact that we can't drop.
But then I also can't drop God of War. But you can't drop Bayonetta if it doesn't, which is not. It's not.
Show with you, Geoff, even though we are thousands of miles apart. Yes, Gamescom is once again a digital event, but that does not mean we can't have just as much fun as we would IRL in Cologne. To bring Gamescom to you, we have put together an awesome online program with lots of live streams, announcements, interactive elements, giveaways, and more. For our German viewers, my colleagues and I will be live on YouTube and Twitch on Thursday and Friday, 2 p.m. till 10 p.m. Central European Summertime, with loads of new and exciting stuff, interviews, gameplay demos, fun activities, games, trailers, and more. And for our entire international audience, there will be all of that, plus even more goodies and prizes to redeem on the Gamescom Now website. Just register on the Gamescom Now
Would be
website
funny if
and
April was
begin
revealed
redeeming
tomorrow
all
at
the free stuff,
Nickelodeon's
create your
thing.
own schedule
Because of
to
that
go to
one on
your
the box art with the
and
shoe. It's like,
participate in the Gamescom
it's hard to think of anyone else but her to be
Unlock
realistic,
more.
besides that live action
We
Dora
have hidden the really
thought.
good prizes. The
It's
best
not.
thing
Yeah,
about
it's just
that,
not, though.
both the Gamescom Now
Could be the
website
week of
and
April.
all live streams for Gamescom 2021
April and
are
August.
completely free. But for now, let's see what else we've got in store for you today.
apparently the allies are getting into it.
Especially not in the weird dev thing. What, into the anime?
Yeah. Apparently Blood got really into it, and now Huber might be watching it, or it started or something.
Watch Odd Taxi and stuff. People really like it. And to be fair, obviously I've never seen it, but I've seen clips, and it looks like something I would never, ever want to watch.
No.
More and more, the answer to that question is yes, you can. But there's still work to be done.
We specialize in accessibility coverage for
I like how for Demon Slayer, Alex and Olivia never have anything particularly good to say about it, but they're continuing to watch it.
That's surprising. I thought that they had stopped.
Yeah, but they've been like, yeah, let's keep on going. Like, but why?
You don't have to. No one's making you do this.
Plenty of other things to watch.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Up next,
Here we go.
a beloved Sega franchise celebrates 20 years of monkey magic when Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania launches on October 5th. As you've probably seen online, there are some great guest characters in the release, including Beat from Jet Set Radio, Sonic and Tails, and someone else who is set to join the Monkey Gang later this year. Check this out.
Wait, was this not already announced? Didn't it Kiryu? Let me see. Or did he just neglect to mention Kiryu? And
Yeah. Kiryu was officially announced, right?
I only know for you.
I know Super Monkey Ball people have been hyping up the announcement. I know they sing Kiryu, so I just assume.
Maybe it was a leak or something. I only know because you told me.
Yeah. Yeah, sure, why not?
Wii Sports is back. Oh shit.
Sonic.
I know it had a world too. Yes, funny.
No! Here we go.
Should have known. Should have known.
Oh, I like how it changes from bananas to treasure for.
Okay, I wasn't even thinking. Nice.
I'm not saying this because of Morgana. I've been thinking it anyway. I don't want to get at the game.
Wouldn't every trailer be better with a surprise Persona hack halfway through it? It's like doesn't everything symbol come up? Everything gets better when the screen goes around. The fantasy symbol comes up.
10 million downloads across PC,
That's a good guess announcement.
and Xbox.
Makes sense.
Blending the best of arena shooters with the fun of Portals, tonight it's about to get even more interesting with the reveal of Season 0, which is dropping right now. With a new map, Carmen Station 3, the new Infection mode, and so much more. Check it out.
They even made their portals orange and blue. Just ripping off Portal. Kind of cool shooter with a portal gun. Yeah, interesting.
I'm so bad at shooters. This is.
Did you ever watch the gameplay for that Limnus Gate game? Like
I get all these gigs.
Played it.
Wait, who played it?
That Island.
Oh yeah, I watched that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really.
That was wild.
Really weird. I like it. It's fucks with your
Well,
head.
I liked it when it was like, they were going around. It's like, wait, how'd I die? It was my turn. Like, oh, past you shot.
Yeah, right. The friendly fire on yourself.
And now here's a brand new look at Riders Republic from Ubisoft.
Yeah, I thought that one looks interesting.
That's definitely one of those games where it's like, we've heard it explained. We saw a trailer, but we need to see an actual game of it to even have a chance of kind of comprehending
I would
it.
love to see like the top level people doing insane shit.
Well, if you ever want, I think it's on Game Pass.
That would be good. Yeah, that would be a good
I'm
game.
Suki, by the way. I spent years competing at the highest level. What I discovered is that there's so much
Yes, I can
more
check
to
real
the
quick.
Republic than meets the eye. It's about adventure, exploration, and connecting with the outdoors on a whole new level. This place is called the Riders Ridge.
Ooh, Dodgeball
It's the
Academia
heart
was
and
on
soul
there.
of the Republic. Team
The
up
game
with
looked good.
friends, other riders, and compete against each other.
What game? Sorry.
Dodgeball Academia. It's like a shonen dodgeball thing. Like the allies played it, and it looked really good.
Yourself against other riders in the biggest, most competitive mass races. As the wins roll in, you'll attract bigger sponsors, better gear, and earn your spot among the best riders the
Yeah,
Ridge
it's
community has to
Limnus Gates
offer.
Game Pass.
I really like
Nice.
to
Yeah,
introduce you to
that's
someone.
very good Game Pass.
This
Yeah.
is Brett. He's kind of a big deal. Bike, ski, wingsuit, legendary status in all three. He's always looking for riders who have the potential to become champions.
I feel like
I played it on PS2. I played the Shaun White snowboarding game because in PS2 you just ended up with random games and you don't know how you got them, but you played them for 100 hours because you just had them.
It's now time
I feel like that happened a little less with me as far as like getting stuff like that, at least with the PS2.
No, you actually played good games that you, I guess, followed into because you don't. Yeah, you definitely don't have these like shitty like licensed or like other games that.
Oh no, I had the license stuff, but they're anime games.
Yeah. You really, like I said, you were getting them for a reason.
Yeah.
I have no clue why the fuck I had Shaun White snowboarding. I've never had any interest
Yeah.
in snowboarding in my life. I had all the ATV games as well. And Cabela's Dangerous Hunts. Me.
Yeah.
Do I look like someone who would ever be at the hunter?
This massive multiplayer outdoor sports
I had
playground.
fun with them. I
And
think
we have
back then
some
you didn't
more
have the
news to
concept of a
share.
bad game. You
Happy
just
to
enjoyed
announce that
games
starting
anyway.
now until August 28th, the beta is open
Jones is
for
like, oh,
everyone
fuck.
for free on PC
Did
and
he review it or did
You're invited to
Bloodworth
join
review it?
frantic
Or they just
50-player
posted a
mass
review of it
races,
today.
compete in
of
a
this game.
variety of multiplayer modes, or to free roam in open
It looks very
world
pretty.
set in some of the most famous U.S. national parks. The game releases
It's
this
a game
fall on
like
October
if
28th.
someone gave it to me
learn
for
more,
free or if
check
it
out
was on Game Pass, I could see
ridersrepublic.com.
myself just
And
enjoying
now let's check back
doing
in
some
with
shit,
Natasha.
and I'm never gonna buy it.
Okay, let's get to our first award. There are a lot of great games coming to Xbox in the next few months, and we have narrowed it down
Better
to
pick up that
3
pace
very
if they want to
strong
get through 40
contenders.
games.
Which one of them will take
You
the
know what,
Gamescom
Jeff? You think they're gonna
Award
get to the
tonight?
end and be like, "Oh, actually, we ran out of time. We said 40, but whoops."
The action RPG Elden Ring
Oh, shit.
by From Software, Ubisoft.
That doesn't count as a showing.
Shooter, Far Cry 6,
That does not count as a showing. A little tiny like
Infinite.
3-second thing does not count as a showing.
And the winner for best Microsoft Xbox game 2000.
If there was a second of new footage, I'd count it.
Halo Infinite. Congratulations.
Rigged. It's rigged.
I'm the lead producer for the campaign.
Well, Darby, it won because Elden Ring's not here.
Multiplayer on Halo Infinite. And together, along with all 343, we want to thank you for naming Halo Infinite best Xbox game.
It would be funny if this in some way leaked to Elden Ring, or it showed like, oh, Elden Ring's in this thing.
To continue that tradition as we move towards our launch this holiday.
And we want to thank the fans. Some of you got a chance to play the tech preview recently. Just know that there's more on the way.
Lastly, a giant thanks to the team. Without your tireless dedication, we wouldn't be here.
Thank you.
Game Pass.
Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs?
There's my boy.
Yeah, PC dorks.
Yep.
They've been available for a long time.
Don't show that. Show that.
I
though.
heard that Nerds at Large said that game is, and I quote, kinda dumb.
True. Humankind.
I don't even know what humankind is, and I think I put it on my thing just because
You did.
Because it's just.
How did it review?
It just looks like PC bait, like one of those PC RPG baits. Scorn, an atmospheric orb.
I missed those days.
Somber tapestry.
Oh, sweet. The last game I picked up, I Expect You to Die 2, has an 86 right now on OpenCritic. I knew that was going to review pretty well. I need to look into that. The first one's great.
Not a bit.
Let's see. Humankind got an 80.
Oh, just an 80.
Oh, but this would have done better. Axiom Verge 2 is a 78.
Oof. Yeah, I haven't heard anyone talk about that game, which is probably not a good sign for like sales and stuff. Yeah, that's rough. Well, I mean, what I was gonna take instead of Axiom Verge was Hollow Knight, which is also not coming out this year, clearly.
Yeah. That's the one, like, I still can see just shadow dropping at any time, but yeah.
It could, but I'm having my doubts for this year.
I want to be a
This
dragon.
was that dragon fighting
Yeah.
game. It was like actually.
Oh, wait, I got a date on there.
Okay, yeah. I remember me and Alex, I think this was like the last Game Awards, was when me and Alex were watching it.
Yeah.
And we both were like, this actually, like, this looks just this neat. November 18th, that's actually soon.
I'll just put it on here.
Interesting.
Baby dragon.
Baby dragon. Yu-Gi-Oh crossover.
That'd be dope. It's right on the blue. It's right dragon. Let's go.
Football!
Football! He did say it was going to be a football game. Oh yeah, speaking of actual football, the Falcons side Josh Rosen.
Oh really? Yeah.
That guy's been on like 5 teams, and he got drafted in the first round like 2 or 3 years ago.
I was about to say, like, what a quick fall that was.
Simulation games forever.
I'd like to introduce you to
I mean, he even go up any two actually fall, Darby.
I mean, he was taken first overall.
Yeah.
I mean, he started from the top and then
So stay tuned and have a fantastic
free fall.
Gamescom experience.
Well, I sincerely hope that he doesn't play this year.
Since we've had an update on Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, the first time you get to play all 9 films in one game. And
I really love these games as a kid. I don't know if it's something I don't know now.
I mean, I don't know if this
loved them
means
as a kid.
anything. I played a Batman one in college, so it's been a couple years, and I really liked it.
Yeah.
I mean, people still really like these games. So you're interested. I mean, yeah, look what people say, obviously.
Yeah,
but
there's definitely a chance.
I was just about to say, like, if I like Star Wars, I'd probably be eyeing this game.
Yeah, I am. Sure.
Jedi Knight.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
How did my father die?
Is it gonna feel too fast going through like all of them? Is it gonna feel like?
Or you can look at it this way: no filler.
The rebellion is reborn today. The war is just beginning, and I will not be the last Jedi.
Yeah, this could be cool.
100%.
I adored those games as a kid. No, that's cool.
Not saying that they're all great, but good Lego games are really good games.
Yeah, I mean, they're just quality.
Surprisingly. One of the things you wouldn't expect, but they just are.
Environment's so cool.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it has that old school the games in my childhood where it's like just a lot of variety. You're just doing 1,000 different things and nothing overstays it as well. It's like the Sly Cooper type formula where it's like it doesn't specialize in anything, but that's kind of the point. It's just like you're
spring 2020.
Has no patience. He is not ready.
I am ready. Ben, I can be a Jedi. Ben, tell him I'm ready.
Yo was talking to us about being impatient.
For the past 2 years, Next Studios in Shanghai have been bringing to life their vision for a new style of shooter experience on PC, a game called Synced Off Planet. It's a new kind of companion shooter where teamwork and tactics are important, but so are the enemy nanos you can weaponize. And
nano machines.
Tomorrow, I'll be
Kojima?
hosting a special Gamescom showcase with lots of in-depth info on Synced Off Planet. But right now, here's the re-revealed trailer for Synced Off Planet.
Re-reveal. Hey, it's like a reveal trailer for me, Jeff. I don't even remember this the first time.
Yeah, you could have just acted like it was Neo.
The Morpheus chip. A revolutionary implant that bridged biological
Matrix.
and digital. Soon they found a way to rearrange matter, but it went wrong. We were surrounded by nanos, and they turned on
Nano
us.
machines?
Billions of lives lost. The world we knew over. But we found a way to sync with nanos.
I want to sync with nanos.
That's hot.
Knack.
Now the remaining survivors are
We
fighting.
can't all
Edgy knack.
We can
Those
never
of us
do that.
left are trying to get on shuttles headed for the only safe place, off planet. And the tech that almost destroyed us might just save us.
Are these just big knacks?
Yes.
Big sci-fi knacks.
Next up, another fun surprise for you guys.
Outlast
The
is in
Outlast
Spooky Man,
Trials.
Outlast,
In this
Spooky
horror
Game
survival
Man
game,
thing.
you play a part of the Murkoff Corporation. You're a test subject in a controlled training facility in the middle of the Cold War era. Red Barrels up in my home country of Canada has been hard at work
Canuck.
on this game where you can face the trials solo or with up to 3 others in multiplayer. And tonight, I am so honored to world premiere the brand new trailer for this game launching in 2022.
Okay. Weird multiplayer game from a studio who does single player horror games, but we'll see. Is this the reverse killer?
Darby Reverse is the reverse killer. His existence killed it.
Why did you come here?
For Reverse, they should just put it out and just let it die.
You presented yourself as able-bodied and eager to make improvements. Wicked, sire. But your behavior.
This thing that he had on the back made them look like they were wearing some kind of goggle things. I thought like, is it the VR thing? I don't think it is.
No, it's just
LS VR does not sound like a good time. Joker?
Thank you for volunteering for the therapy. We are all going to get better together.
Nice.
we're all in it together.
Next up, something a little lighter. We're going to head into the creature
Doki,
collecting open
Doki.
world of Dokev from Pearl Abyss in South Korea.
Ba,
This
ba.
unique, vibrant world looks absolutely beautiful. What you're about to see is actual gameplay footage from this action-adventure experience where you befriend these adorable beings that gain
That
strength
little
from
floating
people's
man
dreams.
has a dice for a head.
Yes.
It becomes a Pal World trailer. They just all start shooting each other.
Oh god.
Is this Splatoon without the squids?
Yeah.
Just
See, this is what they actually look like when they're not on drugs.
Yeah, this is what they look like in real life. We're seeing the drug-addled minds. Yeah. Holy shit, look at all that.
Damn.
Damn. Son.
Baymax?
My frames.
Is this the open world Pokemon game?
Looks crazy.
Am I in?
It just looks like, where did they get the budget? It just looks like it's like crazy particle effects, and the frame rate's terrible. I hope that's just the trailer.
Yeah.
The stream. Is it just like a single player open world thing, or is it an MMO? What is it?
I think it's I think it's a single player thing.
It's fucking stunning. Holy
yeah.
shit. Kids look strange. I mean, they look very like detailed. It looks somewhat unsettling to me. But it's just weird. Is this a Chinese game? It's like,
Korean.
Korean. Okay. It does kind of sound like K-pop.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Which apparently your boy is obsessed with K-pop now. So.
Yeah. You got my attention, game.
Fuck.
You got my attention.
Oh shit! What the fuck is? God damn, Jesus!
As far as the non like
Oh
big
my
games, the
God.
longest one. This is a good one to showcase a lot of. But it's no Power World. God, I wish that was shown during an actual big thing.
I know. Anteater man. Oh damn.
Okay.
Well,
That one
nothing
looks
else.
so fun.
Holy
Back
shit.
at Summer Game Fest, Jeff Goldblum joined me to reveal Jurassic World Evolution 2.
That he did.
Now it's time to find out about the release date and get a first look at the gameplay of this simulation.
Doesn't
that lets
Don
you
like
take
love
charge
these
of one
games?
of the greatest theme parks
Yes.
of all time.
Nabel for Doki V. They are showing another horror game.
Looks weird as hell, but goddamn, it looks impressive. I'm interested.
Ooh, 60 frames update for PS5 for Horizon. Let's go.
Good. All those games should be 60 now. 60 now.
So we're about halfway through it. If it gets to ours, then I gotta say, pretty good so far. Overall.
Only halfway through. Feels a little rough. Not in like content wise, just in the,
yeah.
We've been sitting here for a while. I might have to order better chairs. I'm kind of tired of sitting in these chairs for long hours on end. Your boy's fragile. Not to, like hang a shark over the pool for the dinosaurs. Look at them dino veins.
Far Cry is
Far
a
Cry.
franchise known
Like
for
I
its
said, we don't really
incredible
need this.
villains. And with Far Cry
Be
6,
honest.
the team at Ubisoft has perhaps found Hollywood's
Like, I'm
greatest
already
villain,
probably going to get the
Breaking
game.
Bad,
Probably the only thing you could do is unsell me here, which is possible. Because I'm already like, alright, I think I'm going to dip back in.
Anton Castillo. Anton is willing to sacrifice his own people to turn his country into a paradise for his son to inherit. As Danny Rojas, you will join the guerrillas who oppose him in their fight across the island nation of Yara. If you like a deep story with compelling characters, Far Cry 6 should be at the top of your list later this year. Let's take a closer look with the world premiere story trailer for Far Cry 6 coming this October.
Excuse me, Jeff. We already got the story trailers for this game
multiple times.
Miss Tilly, I'm afraid I only have a few minutes.
Let's get right to it.
Hmm.
Yesterday, your network, Yara Vision, was hijacked by rebels.
Oh, don't shoot!
They called for the liberation of so-called outcasts from Viviro labor camps. Is Viviro produced with slave labor?
Viviro saves millions of lives. Do you think that those lives care where it comes from?
You were imprisoned at the age of 13, the same age as
Again, as I mentioned, I am
spent a lot of
interested in
time
this.
with your
You
father.
say you might get it. It's good for me.
Yeah.
I mean, and I know you're gonna get a PC, so I can't borrow it, but at least get your opinion.
That's true. Yeah.
I understand you were forced to endure
Especially
15
since
years of
Ubisoft
hard
games go on
labor,
sale
burning
quick
tobacco.
in this Black Friday.
I suppose you could try to play it on my laptop if you want, but the state that my laptop's been acting, probably would not be great.
I prefer it on my PS5.
You are the only survivor?
Yeah, it seems. It's been a while since I've just had the kind of dumb fun of the gameplay of a Far Cry game, and this one looks like it's leaning more into the fun in there, and the story just at least seems like tolerable. The Far Cry 5, I would not have been able to stomach those characters.
Paradise. A cure.
Like, I do think this story is gonna think that it's more, that it's better than it is, but like, yeah.
Tobacco. But
At least this one just seems mildly interesting and not just actively obnoxious.
Yeah, and at least from what the footage we've seen, the world in this one just looks a lot more interesting.
So yeah, the setting looks like probably the best one yet.
Kill a dictator who was
Either
raped
this or
our
the
land
Far
and
Cry
turned
3
our people into
Islands.
slaves? Thinking about it. What about you?
You're gonna be a fucking guerrilla legend.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't improved enough on each other, but they are just fun games. Yeah, play
But I
them well.
promise you one thing. I will be fearless.
This one definitely has a lot more crazy weapons.
Rule or be ruled. You are a lion, and we eat the fucking lambs.
I was surprised to hear that you don't play as his son when that happened.
Yeah, I was too.
I cannot
I'm
wait
he's
to play
probably.
that
I'm sure
game
he's gonna end up helping you.
All
But
right, now it's time to catch up on Blood Hunt. We showed you this free-to-play battle royale game from Shark Mob back at Summer Game Fest, and it just keeps looking better. Pending on
So
which
it's the Vampire
clan
Masquerade
allegiance you go
thing.
for when creating
Oh,
your own
yeah, jeez.
vampire, your
This-
play style can dramatically change, allowing for a broad range of ways to survive the night. So tonight, we're going to get introduced to one of these clans and their traits.
What is beauty? A scenic skyline. A striking garment perfectly fit. A chance encounter. An aching kiss. A rallying cry in the heat of battle.
This is Sexy Vampire Clan? Is this what's going on?
Encouraging voice
What?
in a time
That is introducing a clan. Is this whole thing Sexy Vampire Clan? Or is that all of them?
stunning radiance that overwhelms the senses. Deadly poise that knows no
it just really seems like they got this Vampire the Masquerade IP, and now are just like desperately trying to milk it, but not giving a lot of budget to any of it.
I feel like with this, they expected the mainline one, the sequel, whatever, to come out first.
Yeah, and to be huge. It's just like, why do you like plan all this stuff immediately before you even know? I mean, because Vampire the Masquerade was a very niche thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. And why a battle royale? It's just like this just seems like suits of the company being like, everybody likes them battle royales. Make one of
Early
those.
access on Steam begins September 7th. Catch all the details and sign up now at bloodhunt.com. All right, up next, we all love a good amusement park, and we've missed them this past year. Well, now it's time to give you the world premiere announcement of Park Beyond, a brand new take on theme park management simulations from Bandai Namco and
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Done eating today.
I definitely played Roller Coaster Tycoon as a kid. Don't really have any interest in playing it more, but I played it as a kid.
So, be honest. It's
Poor
another
guy.
classic, eh?
It's a little old-fashioned, don't you think?
Oh, nonsense! Everything's brand new. They haven't made most of these rides since the 80s for some reason.
The reason is that nobody wants to ride them anymore. But it's okay. I think we just need a little help.
Oh, yes. Very impressive. Oh, the engineering is going to cost an arm and a leg. You remind me of the visioneer I used to be. This roller coaster, I can feel the magic of it already.
Vertical drops with enough G's to make you giddy? Thrilling bursts of speed? Is this even possible?
Does it matter?
Impossification!
That looks dangerous.
That does not meet regulations.
Our success depends on your creativity, my friend.
There's quite a lot of non-track movement in these carts. I don't know how safe this is.
As long as it's fun.
First announced last year at the PlayStation Future of Gaming event, Jet, the Far Shore, comes from Super Brothers and Pine Scented, an interstellar space adventure where you explore a mysterious planet in the hopes of carving out a future for a civilization.
Is this the one that everyone was excited for when you were kind of like,
Yes, have you forgotten which one? For some reason, I remember this one every single time. We've seen it like 9 times, and it's always like you're really super zoomed out watching this tiny little ship fly across the desert, and I've never understood what people are excited about with it. I mean, I hate to be that way. Just never gotten it. I definitely get I get why you've forgotten. I don't know why I haven't forgotten. I've just been confused. We just see these weird people standing in a
like I've always recognized the name, but it's just kind of generic in the way. It's like, is this something else that I'm thinking of?
Yeah, no, I get it because I get it because I don't get it.
Those models.
The models.
The Game Freak make this, am I right?
It's a No Man's Sky.
Numinsky.
No Man's Sky, sorry. And this looks like Dreams. I mean, the whole game looks like it could be a very high-end Dreams game. Just looks very rough for something that's been on like
and the thing
big stage.
And the stuff they're showing, it's kind of like, you know, like from us doing fantasy critic standpoint, I would never get this game.
No,
because it's
I just don't get why this game out of like so many other indies and stuff.
Yeah.
Why is this the one that's being shown in every major conference and huge things when I see like way more impressive games on just random indie showcases? I just don't know.
Right now, it's time for an important development update from Guerrilla about their highly anticipated PlayStation game, Horizon Forbidden West.
Oh, there's the Sony. Congrats.
That's surprising.
RNG.
Yeah, RNG's has probably got my number.
Hi everyone, hope you're enjoying the show so far. My name is Matthijs de Jonge, game director.
Show something significant, please.
I'm here today to share some exciting news on our upcoming sequel. It's been a few months since we at Guerrilla
Horizon
were able to share
Pachinko
our
machine.
first gameplay experience.
We get it officially
as part of
delayed?
PlayStation State of Play, giving you a glimpse of where Aloy's
Have
journey
they?
will
Did they
take
never
you
say
next,
that? No,
and
yeah.
I don't think they've
showcase
officially
exciting new
confirmed it.
elements like swimming, free climbing,
Did he just
expanded
say it?
melee combat,
I don't
and
think so,
more.
no.
At that time, Horizon Forbidden West had just passed a major milestone, and we had entered the final stage of development. On track, but a bit uncertain if we would be able to polish the game to the level of quality.
The fact that you're
we
saying
strive for.
that means
It's no surprise that our teams were hugely impacted by the global pandemic. We've
Fact
been
that you're
adjusting to
saying
new workflows and other challenges while keeping our team safe and prioritizing a healthy work-life balance. But today we can finally confirm that our long-awaited sequel will come to both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 on the 18th of February 2022. And look for pre-orders to start next week on the 2nd of September. We're so grateful to you, our amazing fans, for your unwavering support. We know how much you're looking forward to reuniting with Aloy and her friends, continuing her story and exploring a new and dangerous world. Your passion...
our passion was too great.
Yeah. You know, I'm very passionate
I
about
cannot
Horizon.
handle our passion. Our passion cannot be stopped. Oh no. We just completely lost the internet. Cool.
We made USAA insurance for renters who make the most of their space and money. That's why we make it easy to cover the stuff you love for as little as 33 cents a day. USAA, what you're made of, we're made for.
The stories you've heard.
Did they show Horizon or did they just announce a delay? Who knows?
I think they just announced a delay.
That's not a present to the conference. That's just announcing a delay. That's not showing off anything. So RNGs should not win.
It's counting. I'm sorry, Darby.
That is really weird to be in a conference just to announce a delay.
I don't disagree.
I would just do that on Twitter. No one's making you do that in public.
Yeah. That's normally the kind of thing you would just announce on Twitter.
Yeah. That's the time to do Twitter. Alright, do we have internet back or not? What the fuck?
There is power.
No clue if we're still live, but
as well. But many who've sought to claim them.
Oh yeah, February and March are eaten today. Got multiple game announcements for then. Okay, the next thing was the 60 FPS patch for the first one. So.
Your ship is stocked and your crew assembled. Charge your course and your fate. We can pretend no longer. This corruption must be stopped.
Well, at least I have a deadline to try out Horizon.
I will say a prayer for the souls of your crew.
This is that shit. Do people still super not like it? I know everyone who's tried it out. This is the Amazon MMO.
Yeah.
That was the Gamescom trailer for New World, and joining me now is the game director from New World, Scott Lane. Scott, how you doing?
He's busy today, so we filmed it the
Jeff,
best.
how are you?
I'm great.
Don't
you guys
talk
had
to
a
man
very successful
about
closed beta test
stuff.
this summer,
What?
right? Tell us about it.
Yeah, we were.
I was saying he was too busy today during the actual show, so we re-recorded this in the past.
And there were 2 billion minutes watched on Twitch.
Boing,
It was just so fun for the team to get to play alongside everyone, watch those streamers, and we got so much good feedback. The team's even more focused on shipping a great game.
I just got an email about our stream, so
Now,
I don't
the
know if
game
it's
is coming out,
dead, I guess.
September 28th, but
It
before
died.
Then, there will be
Okay,
a
now it's
public
back,
beta
I
for
think.
fans.
Yeah, we're opening it up to the public from
We were
September
recording
9th
the whole
through the
time.
12th.
Okay.
So if you're not familiar with New World, come check it out. And if you want more information
No.
on how to participate, you can go to
Telling me to try out his game.
Before we go, I want to ask you about post-launch content. What do you have
.newworld.com?
planned for players after
Jeff, do it
September
right
28th?
now, piece of shit.
Do they have newworld.com? Because it feels like one of those things that would have been taken by.
It seems like that would have been an early 2000s chat.
So I'm just putting it in.
But it is Amazon, so they could probably buy it off of whoever did have it.
Well beyond launch, and we're going to continue engaging with the players to help drive our goals and where we take the game.
They got it.
They got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it.
Give you some hints.
Let's say it's fucking
Players have already
Amazon.
been asking for more supernatural elements and
They
more
probably say we're gonna come kill your family if you don't give us this URL. And so I'm gonna call the cops. They're like, go ahead, we're Amazon.
Oh, sorry. Good news for you as far as you against RNG. As long as no Elden Ring, at least in the first one, you're decently close because you went big on the Infinite.
Thanks so much for joining us, Scott.
Yeah, but it,
It went really low on. It went really low on the first party.
Only 2-1 though.
And today also marks the release of another Marvel game. Marvel is known for memorable characters and amazing stories.
This is some mobile shit.
I think it's a
to
moment there.
excite fans around the world. Today marks the release of Marvel's first open-world action RPG on mobile, an ambitious new game that allows players to customize their favorite superhero and experience a brand new action-packed story. Let's take a look at this exclusive launch trailer for Marvel Future Revolution, available to download today for free from the Apple App Store and Google Play
But you can download it today for free, Jeff.
I still need to play Nier.
You do. You actually have a mobile game.
It was an honor saving the world with you all.
Vision, no.
Florence is probably like the only mobile game I've played to completion.
Have merged into one.
And you don't even, if you want to play Florence, which you should at some point, you could get it on the damn Switch now. You don't even have to do it on mobile.
From the neighborhood.
Yuri Lowenthal.
I think it would be better on phone because the motion. I mean, you could still do that on Switch, I guess. Or not the motion, the whatever touchscreen thing.
It sounded like the Spider-Man there was voiced by Yuri. Yuri Lowenthal voices Raz's brother in Psychonauts. He started talking. It's like, wait, that's Yuri. Let me check. Yep, it's Yuri.
That was an unknown Yuri back in the day, I'm sure. Or is it a new character?
It's a new character.
Okay.
I mean, they mentioned the fact that he had family, but this is the first time actually seeing him. Or hearing him.
This is a war.
Join the revolution.
Welcome to Omega Flight.
But Captain America can't fly.
Look at the little.
Tales of Arise marks the 25th anniversary.
Give me
of
the
the
game. Just give me the game right now,
franchise
Joe.
enters a new era on September 10th. Here to celebrate Tales is Lindsay Sterling, performing a rearrangement of a classic Tales of Arise song.
Classic song from the game not released.
Classic game for a classic song.
She's
for
cosplaying. Not surprised.
She the lady. I think it's just Geoff and Lindsay Sterling and other people in the studio. She's just been standing on the side waiting.
I wonder how it got to like them doing this. Was it like, yeah, Lindsay's available, Geoff. Like, oh, what songs do you want to play? Tales of Rise. Is there anything else? No, she's demanding that.
I get that. It does. I mean, I even thought of her when we played the demo. As soon as I heard the music, I was like, this does kind of sound like Lindsay Sterling type stuff. The violin mixed with the electronic.
All little owls.
I'm sure.
King Owl.
Showing
Spoilers.
Is another thing kind of showing that Bandai Namco is trying to spend money. Like, please let this game be big. Keighley, cool beans.
Thank you, Lindsay. That was so beautiful. The Tales of Arise demo is out right now. While Tales of Arise brings the Tales of franchise to a new era on console, this isn't the only place where the franchise grows and evolves to. That's right, it's time for a new game announcement. Here's the new Tales of title for iOS and Android.
I hate it here.
That's the most love Zillia will ever get from now to the end of times. The 1 second in the middle of the sun.
Wait, is the mulligan that's already out?
That would be funny. Is it just coming to the west? Is that the...
I think there's a different name, so that'd be a different one.
This is a new project, so I don't know.
Check out the Tales of Arise demo that is available right now.
See, I don't know what I expected there, but I was hoping for like, you know, maybe like one of the earlier Tales, like a remake of it or something. But hearing new Tales title, I'm like, okay, it's gotta be something that obviously not a mainline one.
First thing I thought was like maybe one of those like team up games. They were making a new one or something.
Play the demo now.
Play it. Get
Do it,
Next up, we have two more
vacation
awards for
doll.
you. Best Nintendo Switch game and Best PC game. The Nintendo Switch has become a daily companion for many people, so let's see which games might bring us joy on long train rides next year.
I like how quickly my
These
hype
are the
deflated. It's like,
nominees.
new Tales game. I'm like,
Mario
mobile.
plus Rabbids Sparks of
I'm
Hope
done.
by
Let's
Ubisoft.
go.
I sleep.
Just Dance 2022, also by Ubisoft. And the winner for Best Nintendo Switch
Wait, there's only
game
two?
2021 is Mario plus
What,
Rabbids
two
Sparks
is
of
it just
Hope.
Ubisoft games?
There was like an award for best Switch game. There's only two, and they're both.
But it's I thought it was Ubisoft Switch game. Is what it said. So those are the two Ubisoft Switch games.
But that's giving out an award
for a Ubisoft Switch game.
That is very specific.
I know, but I just said that is what was happening.
When the
Okay.
time comes. Winning the prize of Best Nintendo Switch Game at Gamescom 2021 means a lot to
It's the
everyone.
best Switch game in general. They just all have to be
We cannot wait
Ubisoft.
for you to
And there were
experience
two of them.
this course.
I don't know.
At that point, it's like, why have it all?
Thanks a lot,
Good question,
Gamescom,
Geoff.
and see you soon.
Show me a trailer.
On PC, every game, from the biggest AAA productions to the tiniest
Because
one-man
these things are not
shows,
meant
is
to be
just
watched
one
live. They're
viral
meant to
tweet away
be
from
watched on
becoming
YouTube
the
later.
next big hit. Nominated for Best PC Game 2021 are the up-and-coming strategy hit Age of Empires 4 by Relic Entertainment, From Software's Elden Ring,
Oh boy.
Siberia: The World Before from Microids and Koa Labs. And the winner of the Gamescom Award for Best PC Game 2021 is Siberia: The World Before. Congratulations to Koa Labs and Microids.
Hi, I'm Lucas, the lead writer and game director of Siberia: The World Before. I just wanted to thank the Gamescom jury.
I don't know who
for
you
awarding us
are.
today. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you on the behalf of all the team and our partners. All amazing people.
So who are you gonna pick first
currently working very,
overall
very
in
hard to provide the best
NFL fantasy draft tonight? If you had number
And
one,
of course, I
Oh, yeah.
want
I don't know.
for Benoit Socal and his family.
you going quarterback first?
Benoit was the
I don't
creator
know.
of
Going
Siberia
wide
series,
receiver?
and we miss him. We miss him a lot.
You going kicker first? In a bold
I think
strategy.
that's it.
Oh,
I
and in
think
Saints Row, you
we-
can
and
create
I
your
think
character.
there's someone else will say something.
They posted on the Twitters.
It was weird. It was weird 'cause she said I played the character,
Yeah.
but I guess she's just one. I mean, maybe there's only one female voice, so she's just that one.
I wanted to congratulate the visionaries, developers, and whoever contributed to this amazing game on their great achievement. And I cannot wait to share with you what's to come.
Hi, this is Tiny DePass. I'm the founder and director of I Need Diverse Games, a not-for-profit based in Chicago, Illinois. Welcome to the rest of opening night of Gamescom Live.
It's absolutely crucial to make sure that the pathway into games is as accessible and supported and inclusive for members of underrepresented groups as it is for anyone else.
The idea of seeing someone, whether they
You got a fish tank in the back.
acts like you, someone
Whoa.
who enjoys the same things that you do, that experience can sometimes be life-changing.
A game for those who seek to find a way to leave their world.
It Takes Two. It Takes Two too. What if they do make a sequel to It Takes Two? They would call this It Takes Two too.
Team up and prepare for Jumanji.
This Jumanji.
It Takes Three. It's about a polygamous relationship. They're all three are going to get divorced.
Let's go.
Could he possibly have hired someone else to kill the guy instead?
How weird does the English voice acting sound?
These lunatics are still hanging around Eugene-cho? Now, no playing dumb. Don't underestimate me, Yagami-san.
Not the worst. It's just the normal thing where they say "san" and all those honorifics at the end of it. I'm not sure if it's synced for English voice acting.
To see even more of Lost Judgment, watch IGN's Gamescom show, where they will have a full 7-minute trailer debut of the game on their
7-minute trailer debut for Lost
now
Judgment
it's
on
time for some
IGN.
news from globally celebrated electronic artist
I would need to play
Deadmau5.
like
He's seen all these
any
Deadmau5,
literally any of the Yakuza games before I even think about
spot in the metaverse,
the sequel to the Judgment game I haven't
with
played.
his fans. It's called Oberhassi, and it's coming to Core, a platform for user-created multiplayer games and worlds this fall. Here's your first look.
You said a bunch of words, Jeff. I just don't understand. What the fuck is Core?
What is up, Gamescom? This is your good friend Joel, professionally known as Deadmau5.
For some reason,
yes, that is the
Deadmau5 is
correct way
telling
to
us
pronounce
about
it.
it.
Tell your friends. We're here to talk
Well,
to you all
something
about
called
Oberhassi
Core, where people
Core
can make a
and
bunch
game
of
development.
multiplayer games or something.
Oberhassi is going to be just a really
With
great
shared
place
with
for
Deadmau5 inside
fans
them.
to come and hang out with their friends and cross-communicate and just have a good time.
Deadmau5 is dead. Marshmallow is the EDM guy I think we're all crazy about now. That no one cares about Deadmau5 anymore. I think.
Also, why hasn't the mouse suit him yet? I mean, look at that.
That's right.
You know what's happening with Deadmau5 and the tour, the music and the releases have some longevity to it.
Lights recently did a song with Deadmau5, and it's like the first Light song I don't like. It's pretty bad.
The thing about
And that's
Core,
because most of it is
is
just
people who are
dubstep.
passionate about world building are building this huge
And the same.
Oh, okay. So apparently there was a lawsuit. No, well, okay. So apparently Deadmau5 tried to trademark his mask shape, and Disney was like, no,
my man,
no,
don't even try, my man.
Back in like 2015.
Don't even fucking try, my dude.
I'm seeing a lot of variety on there, so if you're an avid gamer like myself,
Those are you are playing with fire.
Yeah,
there,
it sounds
my
like
man.
Disney wasn't even messing with him. He tried to
I know,
start
you start the shit with the mouse. Like,
specifically the mouse.
the mouse is like, oh, you want to play, huh? You want to play?
That's the out part. Mickey Mouse is like, oh, I'm gonna own you, bitch. Take out his knees.
Thanks, Joel. And now here's the next big thing coming to Fall Guys. With season 5
here's Fall Guys.
Swing, Disney and Fall Guys are
We
teaming
just
up
got-
again.
Speaking of Disney,
We just have Among Us so we can complete the circle.
Shenanigans. Let's take a look.
Did the mouse play with the guys?
apparently that is funny. We were just talking.
It is funny. Oh, that's great. That's great. That's that epic money, I guess. Oh, that's awesome.
It's been a little bit. I need to go back to Fall Guys for a little bit. Just go in every once in a while, play some rounds.
That's really funny. Are we gonna get a Simba?
That'd be dope. I want to play as Blue.
Put Elsa and Anna and I can show the twins.
Now, one game that got a lot of attention in
Among
June
Us.
Place from Sad Cat Studios. The team is hard at work on the game, but did want to give a quick little tease of their progress and news on that incredible song in the trailer from the Xbox Games Showcase in June.
Snack. That's the only game with incredible songs.
Mm.
Oh yeah, this game did look kind of cool, art style wise. Just the one to ridiculous. Yeah. It's just saying that the song's available.
Cool.
Listen to that tonight. All right, it wouldn't be Gamescom without a hotly anticipated.
Didn't they already do Age of Empires earlier?
Age of Empires 4 is in full force with an exclusive gameplay reveal for you.
It's like up for awards and a trailer for Game Pass, but not actually.
It's released on October 28th. Check it out.
The pages of history are filled with moments that determine an empire's fate. Every decision can
True, this game is very cool.
between rising to power or
We have seen it several times.
My game looks so weird.
How will you grow a small fort into
Cool
a
doing all the
mighty
different
empire?
wars, but they're showing real footage, like real life footage. Alright, this game's very cool. It's just we've seen Age of Empires a lot.
Every empire, no matter how large, came from humble
It's just one of those things that is like, it's only so much you can show from this game in this kind of thing.
Yeah.
And people who are into it know it exists and want it.
Yeah, you don't need to keep. Yeah. Like the people who are into this are going to be more into looking at the nitty gritty, crazy things there, and like the type of stuff that you're not going to show here anyway. Like, you need like
a dedicated stream where you go and it's like a 30 minutes to an hour dedicated to this game. That I get, yeah.
I mean, the game looks beautiful and it looks like it's be crazy in depth. I'm sure it's a wet dream for people who like the old ones, but. Soon for them.
Earlier this year, Valheim, a brutal exploration and survival game for 1 to 10 players, took over Steam, and it sold over 7 million copies in just under 2 months and reached a peak concurrent of over 500,000 players, the 5th game to do so in Steam history. Well, tonight, Iron Gate and Coffee Stain are excited to announce Valheim's first content update, Hearth and Home, has a release date. This update focuses on base building and survival experience. Builders and cooks are going to have a field day. Here is the beautifully animated trailer.
Coffee.
Steak. Coffee. Kofefe. Remember Kofefe?
Oh, yeah.
Remember that guy?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I haven't thought about him in a long time. It's been nice.
Yeah, why'd you bring that energy here?
I know, I'm sorry. This is a good place.
Finally, a Valheim anime.
But yeah. You've been asking. You've been asking. We're delivering. An anime.
Bing bong.
I'm tossing coin to your wager.
With arms wide open. Why are their eyes glowing blue?
I ain't played the game. Maybe they're all magic. Hardy. Y'all have like spilt half your beer.
Hardy hor. Just like home building, like, oh, no more time.
Yeah,
I think he's already put like over 100 hours into the game. You mentioned a plane trip.
There goes half my life. No! Every time you come up, it's some dumb board.
Also expecting to get a whole bunch of awesome titles in the near future, so picking the best one turns out to be a real challenge. These are the 3 nominees for Best Sony PlayStation Game for 2021. Once again, the promising Elden Ring by From Software.
What?
The 17th
Sony
installment
PlayStation
in the Tales
game.
Series.
It's just game that's coming to PlayStation.
Okay.
So Elden Ring's up for the award.
All of these games are coming to like both.
All these games are Bamco.
The winner for Best Sony PlayStation Game 2021.
Aren't all 3 of those coming to other platforms?
These nominations is Elden Ring. Congratulations.
Yeah, you won one. Good job, Elden Ring.
この度はこのような素晴らしい賞をいただき、誠にありがとうございます。開発チーム一同大変光栄に思います。
They just told this guy who's from on the way outdoor. It's like, hey, wait, we need you to just say some things.
The fact that 2 of these like console awards are well, this one is obviously all multi-platform, and for Switch it was 2 games in the same company. This one it was just 3 games all from the same company. Like, gotta pay money to get this, or? You know, considering this is a shooty bang bang military thing, I'm surprised this is rated T for teen.
What do you mean? This is Elden Ring.
You're right. They made some creative changes since June. You know, they're kind of a long way since June.
Why does it sound like that was Bonfire? In the bonfire.
The boogeyman. Oh, fuck. Oh, Crossfire.
This is that thing that's just like huge in China.
Yeah.
Hello, Gamescom.
Sabaton!
Oh, is that okay? So who the fuck is it?
And today we'd like to show you our new song and video, Steel Commanders.
Let's go.
Together with Wargaming and World of Tanks.
World of Tanks, of course.
Play this song live, and hopefully we'll be able to play live again.
Well, there you go. If we were gonna get a World of Tanks trailer, at least you're gonna get a time song. Is it a new song?
I think so, yeah. It's like they're showing a clip. That best quality.
Sellouts, am I right?
This is their first time working with World of Tanks.
Team Fordzilla is back on the road, and you can watch us live on Twitch. We're bringing all the good stuff you know us for, and a chance to win a match.
Well, that remind me, I need to go watch the actual video for it because I haven't listened to it yet.
TV/Team Fordzilla after opening night live for your chance to watch, win, and go wild.
That was just a commercial. So,
Red Bull gives you wings.
Genshin Impact continues to deliver meaningful updates to fans, and now it's time for its first crossover character, Aloy from Horizon, who is set to join the game in the 2.1 update on PlayStation.
She looks so
on
cute.
September 1st and on all platforms for version 2.2.
You're
Here's
dead
a
again.
first look at her in action.
goddamn stream of the shit. You're being stupid.
Aloy here. If I have to share something, it'll be my bow. In the service of people who need the help. This'll pack a punch. You're stuck now.
Oh, this is canon to Horizon, and you know they mention it in Forbidden West.
She just popped.
Yeah, I
over
got teleported to this weird world.
was very strange.
I was so tiny. My eyes were so big.
Stuff was getting in them all the time.
Yeah.
And that's not all Genshin Impact.
At times I get
We
weak
also
and
have
think
some
about
breaking
playing
news to
Genshin
share with
Impact,
you
and then
about
like
a
it would
special
just be a
event
time
planned
sink
this
and
fall.
for no
The
good
Genshin
reason.
Concert 2021. Melodies
Genshin
of an
Concert?
Endless Journey to celebrate the game's one-year
concert.
anniversary. Coming this October,
Wait,
there's a sneak preview of the Flanders Symphony Orchestra in Belgium performing a theme familiar to
Yeah,
Genshin
Genshin Impact's gotten
players.
pretty big, I'd say.
Oh, yeah.
I never, from the brief time I did play it, I never thought the music was anything that special. But I certainly haven't heard everything.
I've seen people be really into the music. And that wasn't that crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that was not a very good teaser.
Slowclap
Seafood.
revealed seafood
Seafood.
this year, and recently I had a chance to go hands-on and play the game. Trust me, guys, it plays just as good as it looks.
I don't know, I don't trust you, Jeff.
The fluidity of combat in the Batman Arkham games with the precision of a fighting game. This really does feel like a classic kung fu film with realistic raw combat. You play a young kung fu student that has spent their life
But he's
waiting
old.
for that day of reckoning after an
That's the
assassination
thing,
squad
Jeff.
brutally murdered your entire family.
That's
Well,
because
today
whoever
I'm excited
played
to share
him
the
is
news
bad
that Seafood
at the
has a
game.
release date.
Oh.
Here's a sneak preview.
Release date? I think it's already been delayed. Actually, no, see. Can't wait for another February or March game.
You should want
Gender
that.
equality.
Hell yeah. But see, part of the problem is people say this trailer promotes violence against women or something.
Probably. Only the deluxe edition can you be old.
You unlock
We
the
still
old
have more to show you, but right now we're going to head back to Germany
Vin
to check in
Diesel
with Natasha.
arc.
Take it away.
She's back.
Thank you, Jeff. Once, there was a time when gaming was a niche and gamers were only a tiny group of people without a lot of influence.
Gamers used to be
But now,
outcast.
we
The
are
better
millions.
times
We are
when
one of the biggest communities
their
in the
shame,
world,
they
and thus
experience
we
their
can
shame in the
help
privacy of their
change
own
the
homes.
world. One way to do this is with the Gamescom reforestation program, where we can plant a whole forest.
From the creators of Plant Turismo, Leaf of Legends, and Pinecraft. Released in 2020.
See, you get it because
Expansion Pack
it's
2021
plants.
launched
But with-
soon.
Yeah.
Gamescom
This is the new Fable trailer, right?
But a game-changing project. Thousands of trees were donated by the best community in the world because we need oxygen even more than a good Wi-Fi signal. Save a bee.
Is that the B movie, man?
Let's grow. The Gamescom Forest.
I'll only
And
do it if
that's
it's named
for
after me.
tonight. I hope you had a blast and are
Or
excited
Sonic the
for
Hedgehog.
all the new games coming in the next month. Don't forget to check out Gamescom Now and our German live streams on Twitch and YouTube for even more games and talks and fun. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow. Back to you, Jeff.
No, you won't.
Thank
You
you
will
so
not
much,
see me
Natasha.
tomorrow. You
Now, back
not
in
occupying
June,
2
we were
days of my
joined
life.
by Hideo Kojima to announce Death Stranding Director's Cut for PlayStation 5. Tonight, Mr. Kojima has prepared an in-depth video to give you a look at the game.
It's only 5 minutes left, so this is probably the last thing.
Missions and more that you'll encounter when the game arrives on PlayStation 5 on September 24th. So please, sit back, relax, and enjoy an extended look prepared just for opening night
don't
live
tell him,
at Death Stranding Director's
I will
Cut.
not relax. I will not be calm. I want to see these hot ramps. I want to see Jeff Bridges do a flip. What's his fucking name? Sam Bridges do a flip.
Yes. No, it's me.
Why didn't Jeff Bridges play Sam Bridges? Wasted opportunity. Get out of here, Norman. Because
Norman is Kojima's best friends. Don't tell Jeff.
The Death Definitive Edition. Didn't we already see all this shit?
I'm still thrown off by director's cut. Who told Kojima?
It's so stupid. Literally, that was the whole.
You can fly.
The whole point of this game.
Allow for easier and safe delivery. One of the new items is the evolved stabilizers, which
This is one of those things where I wonder how people who played and liked the game feel about it.
Yeah, I was about to say, this just kind of defeat the whole purpose of it. It's supposed to be a slow, methodical thing. It's supposed to be really hard to get around.
The cargo catapult is a cannon-like device that can launch your cargo over long distances.
Jesus Christ. Got you launched at monsters?
Enabling you to develop even more creative ways to deliver your cargo safely and more efficiently.
You should have more faith in yourself.
Look at the legs on that thing.
Your trusted partner, the BuddyBot, has increased capabilities also. If you want to move around comfortably while carrying more cargo, you can rely on BuddyBot to assist you.
If you pay me, Hideo Kojima, $70, you can get Death Stranding easy mode.
Leave the cargo carrying to
Pay me $70. We'll just Uber your we'll Uber drive you to your destination. What? Fuck. It's just I'm just gonna play the whole game like that. Just my buddy bug.
Well, where's Snake?
The firing range has been set up in the basement.
It's weird because I still, honest to God, expected that at this point in our lives, this game would still not be out. Like if you had made me guess, I would guess that it was like maybe end of 2021 at the earliest. The fact that it's been out for a while and now we have a bonus edition is surprising.
Well, that's why it came out so fast. Kojima had to tell himself stop. So you do a director's cut.
As you progress through the game, you'll also be able to unlock new missions and weapons.
Didn't Alex say a whole bunch about how he wanted to play this? I don't think he ever did.
Is one of the new weapons that will be introduced. It has a few different functions.
Think so?
It can inflict sustained stun damage to enemies. Boss battles can now be revisited.
Are you still harboring some part of yourself that wants to play it?
Yeah. It still looks so weird and interesting, and generally people say good things about it. And those whole things we were talking about, like how do fans feel about the whole movement options and all that kind of stuff. Like, that makes me kind of more interested. Like, if that's part of it kind of bores me, I can kind of fast track it a bit.
That like most of the game. If that bores you, then doesn't that just make it?
Or if it gets boring, or if you're like, okay, like I enjoy it up to a point, but I just kind of want at least want this at this point to,
I guess I'm just speaking for someone that nothing about it seems appealing anyway. But, and it just feels like if I'm trying to bypass the game with jetpacks and everything, then it's like, oh, this is just not a game I want to play. If I have to like work to cancel out the entire game. Then Perfect. How you like put stickers on the baby? Where's that monster drink?
New action-packed delivery missions have been added.
Strand. This is why it's called
Now,
Strand.
is this a Strand game? I know Death Stranding was, but is Death Stranding Definitive Edition a Strand game?
Excuse you, director's cut.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Please.
What truth
I don't know. I think the robot walking thing may take the Strand out of Strand game.
I think it does kind of. We're past 4.
The 2 hours wasn't a hard.
Can I go to sleep now? I'll get off work in an hour.
You're on the clock right now.
I mean, I'm salaried, so I guess kind of.
New fun, Darby.
We've also added jump ramps.
Yeah, this is the
enabling you to
shit.
Jump over valleys and crevices with ease.
Ultra extreme.
Press X, Ultra Extreme. What are you doing? Press X to Ultra Extreme. There we go.
I don't know, it was pretty extreme, but was it ultra extreme?
Mega Ultra Extreme.
Okay, that was pretty ultra extreme. I will admit.
If they have fucking races.
There is a new racetrack. You can time attack with other SAM players from all around the world who are connected online in the rankings.
Finally, Death Stranding card.
This game was so strange. Finish, but I thought this was America.
Hello.
Hi.
Amazing. Well, that is going to do it for opening night live, but there is much more Gamescom to go and more reveals tomorrow and Friday. Gamescom is not over just yet. And I will see you again this December when the Game Awards returns live around the world for our biggest celebration yet of the world's biggest and most powerful form of entertainment. But before then, in October, I'm happy to announce, no, I'm not going to be in Monkey Ball, but I will have a cameo in Disney Plus's upcoming Halloween special, Muppets Haunted Mansion. I can't believe this is happening.
Has a thing with the Muppets, that's for sure.
I got to film this earlier this year. Can't believe it. Video games are taking me everywhere. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. Have a great Gamescom, and we'll see you again soon. See ya.
That was a Gamescom. Oh, we've been sitting in chairs for a long time.
Yes.
2 hours and almost 40 minutes.
I'm just gonna go back in there and sit in one of these chairs some more.
I'm gonna go for a walk. Just something active. Yeah, it was all right.
Mm-hmm. I think it started stronger than it ended.
Yeah, that's for sure.
First half is definitely stronger, and like I know him and Kojima are best friends, but ending on
that was not much.
Kind of a lame final thing.
That also could.
I mean, especially like if it was like the reveal of it and first time seeing all those enhancements, yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah,
that I could buy them more. But the fact that was just a slightly more detailed thing what we got.
Most of that we already seen. Yeah, that could have just been put on YouTube.
Yeah,
that would have been perfectly fine.
Also, like as far as like Sony exclusives, I know Horizon's also on PC, but still, the fact that Horizon was just here to announce pretty much a delay, was kind of a weird one.
This thing,
and I'm also very surprised, just because it's one of those things like kind of announcing a delay. Technically, you don't want to put as much thing on that.
Yeah,
especially,
it was weird.
This is not their own thing, and they didn't show anything else, so that's kind of I'm kind of surprised that happened.
No one's making you shine that big of a light on that. It's strange.
Yeah.
This thing just had no business being as long as it was. Like absolutely zero business being this long, and just most of it was kind of fluff garbage. Like all those awards were stupid, and there was just like some things just stuck around way too long. For me personally, I mean, while there's other things that definitely there's lots of things that look like good games or whatever, but not that interesting to me. It's mostly Lego Star Wars, whatever, and the Korean game. It's like both of those.
Doki.
Yeah, like those, both of those, like got me in ways or whatever. Like the Doki V was just like crazy, very impressive.
Yeah, Saints Row, I got interested. I'm curious to see more of that. Midnight Suns look pretty good.
Yeah.
Cult of the Lamb was
a very good trailer.
Yeah.
I'm just so like not with the roguelike genre, so I don't know. But the trailer was very, very good. Yeah, Midnight Sun definitely into. It's mostly Midnight Sun, Doki V, and Star Wars. Like Far Cry, I'm gonna play, but this didn't do anything.
Yeah.
In either direction for me. That's about it for me, honestly.
Yeah. Like especially looking at this list, the second half wasn't as strong for sure. Since Saints Row the third remaster is going to be free on Epic Games Store apparently.
Nice.
Might need to grab that.
Yeah, I'll grab it. I don't know if I'll ever play it, but I'll grab it.
Yeah, the Lindsay Sterling performance was cool.
Yeah, that was very nice. Yeah.
She got an actual Sabaton performance. Fun.
Yeah, Shredder's Revenge looks good, but we've seen it before. It wasn't anything that crazy.
Yeah. And this had some cool new features, obviously. April O'Neil in there and some team-up attacks in the pizza thing, so. Something at the very least. Morgana and Super Monkey Ball.
Yeah, Morgana, and that's cute.
Yep. Well, yeah, we can talk more about this in the podcast as well as whatever other junk is announced in the coming days. Also for the podcast, look forward to Psychonauts impressions or review if I can finish, I guess. Maybe the results for our mini betting special. See how that goes. I guess I can pretty much just look at that, get that done at some point, because the two shows that I was basing it off are done.
Nope,
I'm not counting the rest of the Gamescom stuff because I just said these two conferences.
No Elden Ring.
No Elden Ring. Yep. I don't know.
I swear to God.
No, definitely not counting that. I'm counting Horizon as much of nothing that was. It's at least something.
But yeah. Yep. Why was it 2.5 hours long? It definitely should not have been 2.5 hours long.
I guess it was technically 2.5 for the pre-show, which was pretty much the show.
They gotta figure that out because But it was fun.
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys for joining us. Tune into the Nerds Large Gaming Podcast this coming Sunday or Monday, and we'll talk about it. Until then, bye.